Giveaway, you say? Oh, yeah. Figure Fight Club is the official giveaway channel of Action Figure YouTube.
Thank you, members, for the love you bring, for every shared story and the joy you sing. To our sponsors, your support's the key. Together we build this legacy. Collectors unite in this fight we thrive. Figure Fight Club, our passions alive. Yeah. Unboxings and battles, the thrill of every find. Trading tales and treasures. Welcome, welcome to Figure Fight Club, where collectors come to play. Discussions from Valorverse to hot toys shaped by collecting. Where pour a drink for yourself, collect your thoughts. Join us on this journey in action-packed talks. In the club, the fight is on. Action figures shine like the break of dawn. Collectors gather around, any drink will do. In Figure Fight Club, we welcome you. Welcome with the flow, with the flow. Welcome with the flow, with the flow. Raise your drinks up high and let's cheers. You're among collectors and like-minded peers. From stores to conventions, we take you backstage, exploring figures from modern day to the Stone Age. In the club, the fight is on. Action figures shine like the break of dawn. Collectors gather around, any drink will do. In Figure Fight Club, we welcome you. Welcome with the flow, with the flow.
Welcome to Figure Fight Club. Welcome to Plastic Journey. I am your host, Abi. Hope you guys are doing well. It's Friday the 13th. I keep forgetting that, but it's like, damn, it is Friday the 13th. But it's been a good day, so we're not going to complain about Friday the 13th. I hope everyone is enjoying their Friday the 13th and enjoying a Jason Voorhees movie, maybe. But let's bring out Lucifer. What's up, man?
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
How you doing? I'm good.
Right.
So,
I'm all right.
You had an exciting day. You had a very large, very two large boxes show up at your door.
I did. It's funny. I got a text from FedEx because I got the app, right? Mm-hmm. So I got a text from FedEx last night saying, "Oh, your package is on the way. It'll be delivered tomorrow. It's 2 boxes." I'm like, "Oh, great, cool. What package?" So I go and look, and it says, "Oh, it's coming from California." Okay. The only thing I know that comes from California is typically Pulse, Hasbro Pulse. Oh, and it's 37 pounds each box. I'm going, what the? No idea. I'm searching everywhere last night. Couldn't figure it out. And so they finally show up today, and it's the newly named Dioraman. So the Musk, the Super Musk, showed up today.
That's cool.
I got the Super Musk. It is. I haven't even opened the boxes yet. It's huge. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to do some rearranging. I think I might get rid of a couch.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Or, maybe replace it with a table and you go from there. You might be one of the first people to get the Musk, by the way. So,
dude, I know.
I would take pictures of that immediately and post it online.
I am.
Yes. But we don't want our guests waiting too long, so let's bring him out. It took some time to get to him, but we got him, and we convinced him to just jump on Figure Fight Club. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Yimbo Reviews Everything. How you doing, man?
Dude, I'm immediately checking my email. Did I get a shipping notification for my Super Musk? What the hell? No. Where's mine? Oh.
As soon as you told me it was a Musk, I was like, "What the fuck is my Musk?"
Right?
Why did it show up?
Is there a shipping email? There's no emails.
Nothing.
So that was the first thing. Yeah. Go ahead, Lou. Go ahead.
No. Oh no.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. We're excited, as you can clearly see.
That was the first question I asked Lou about. Did you get a message about a shipping notice or something? And he was like, "No, I got a message from FedEx because I have the app saying there's a package on it coming today."
Wow.
I was like,
That was it. And it is coming from a company called DS in Ontario, Canada. Or no. I'm sorry, Ontario, California, not Canada.
Okay.
And I was like, well, what's DS?
Yeah.
It's the shipping distribution whatever
Center.
distribution hub that was shipping it out. But anyway,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Oh, I'm
That's-
so excited. That hit me. I was like, wait a minute. Like even this week, I'm like, this is supposed to be dropping like now, like mid-February. Like, so yeah, I'm super pumped. So awesome, Lou. That's great. I'm glad you have it.
Thank you.
I'm surprised you're not building it right now. I would be having such a hard time.
I'm trying to figure out where to put it right now.
Fair,
because
fair.
I was not
Yeah.
prepared. I forgot.
Oh, trust me. Look, this is all the mess that you can currently see. I had to step over.
You have like a city behind you. That looks
Oh, yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That looks
So
really
that's
cool.
it. Eventually, my goal was to put the Super Musk as like kind of like the new backdrop, and then yeah. But anyway, that's just.
So I'm still lost behind you right now. So you got the NECA building. I see the
feel you.
NECA.
Oh yeah.
You got the NECA one. What's the one on the left of that? Is that like a custom made one?
So this is Lone Wolf. This is Lone Wolf. This was the Innovation Toy Blocks one, and then this is Lone Wolf. So Lone Wolf's been always like my guy. He's at a lot of the Toy Cons. We got to meet at a Toy Con, New Jersey. We just got to hang out at Chubsy's last Sunday. But yeah, he's like my main go-to guy. I mean, but I love everything that our community puts out, you know?
Gotcha.
But that just, all of that stuff, wanted to shout out Kev. But yeah.
That's awesome. It looks great.
And then that was a print. This was like I think I got it for $20. This gigantic, it's Houston skyline. But
cool.
on Amazon, there's a ton of listings of various skylines of different cities at different times of day. You know, so for any fellow toy photographers, I'm just saying, that's what I draw. That's what I use. So
It looks
it's
great.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, I need to find that. I've been looking for backdrop type things like that.
Yeah.
I will. If I can't find them, I'm going to hit you up, Yimbo. Because
Sounds good. Yeah, because that you could see kind of a glossy, like one of my buddies, Toy Mirth. I'm sure you guys know his incredible photography. He has something similar, but his is like a sheet, like it's a print on it, so it doesn't have that glare. Which that will be a future update, upgrade.
I know they do make like matte backdrops and stuff. Like I have like a giant, like a 8-foot thing of clouds. That's just rolled away in my closet right now, but I could literally, it's like 8 feet long, so but it's easy to roll away. So
I know, and that was what my thought. So this one was like my first foray into like, all right, I'm just gonna try it. Let's see if I'm lighting $20 on fire. But so far that's held up. When I have to go and move things around, we'll see. That maybe that's when I look into the sheet.
Right.
no, I totally get that. But before we jump into the interviews, I want to say welcome to the chat. And thank you you guys for being here. Thank you to the crew, the members. You guys are awesome as well. It looks like our StreamYard is working right now, so that's
now
good.
it's catching back up for sure.
It seems to be working, so I'm happy. Let's see if it goes out of balance or not. But Yimbo, welcome to Figure Fight Club, and this is we changed the name to this show to Plastic Journey because we always ask questions about the journey in this crazy collecting world of plastic. So I guess first question for you is, how long have you been collecting for?
Oh, I always keep a couple of my favorites. So yeah, here's a couple of them. So when I say my whole life, I in fact mean my whole life.
Wow.
So this is my Spidey from.
It's broken.
My ham hands. But I would say, God, 3-4 years old, I have memories of playing with this guy. This guy was a little bit later, but I've kept all of my toys. Like that's always been a constant in my life. It's not that I've ever. I certainly am purchasing. I'm one of those. Feeding the inner child. Like my parents, I love my parents. They did a great job with my childhood. My one knock as a kid looking back would be I had to wait for Christmas or birthdays for toys. So I didn't have like a ton of stuff, but that gave me a deep appreciation for what I had, and I took care of them, like that's just love. Look at those.
That looks fantastic.
That looks good. I agree.
Well,
I did a pretty good job, but I still beat the hell out of them. They still smashed around, but yeah, like really, it's been my whole life. I love toys. I'll give you the quick. I would say because this is like the talk. I teach middle school, so I teach 7th and 8th grade, and I get to share like toy photography. I don't share this side of it. I just go like, in my free time I do this, and this is a thing, and it's nice because like 12, 13, 14, that's when I started feeling like society, friends, I should be into girls and not toys, but I would still play or try to use my imagination at home. And then like there was that fade, and then you get to high school, and it's like, all right, I'll stop that. And
so you took a little break in high school.
Yeah, so I had my little break, just like we were all figuring ourselves out, right? So it was actually post college. I still collected. I would I still have collections. I would buy the occasional thing, but it was college money, so whatever I was making part time at the laundromat, like at my school. So it was few and far between. But when I got my first teaching job, and I went, oh, this is a paycheck, all right. And it was all of a sudden I started seeing Toy Biz, the Spider-Man classics, and Marvel Legends, and I'm like, these are toys now. I'm gonna buy these. So I would buy them, but then I'd put them in a tub. I just go, holy crap, this is amazing, and then that was it. And that was, again, I did that for a while, and then I paused, and then I would buy collectibles. So I would get like the Thanos gauntlet and stuff like that, lightsabers and any way to scratch the itch. But I was like basically I was buying everything but the things I wanted, which were the toys. I wanted the toys. You know what I mean?
Doing the wrong thing. Yeah.
Like it was just like, all right.
Adult about it, but yeah.
So I mean, so in terms of this like action figures and like really. My basement exploding in figures and toys and all the stuff that I love, but all of this was definitely done since the pandemic, and that's when I discovered. And this is like my buddy Chewy. We have a very similar, same with Toy Father. Like the three of us all found the Mitchell Wu documentary, and hearing him talk about toy photography, and I was like, I had just decided I was going to start sharing like my inbox collection on Instagram. I was like, oh, here's some toys from the tub, and now here we are. I'm taking toy pictures, I'm letting them breathe, I'm having a blast, and I just, again, it's silly that I wasted all those years looking back. I could have just been loving what I loved.
Letting them breathe is a very important thing, man. I think this year that's like my biggest takeaway. It's like, don't buy so much, just buy what you want to open. And then open the shit out of it. And
right.
Have fun. Yeah, and have fun with them, right? Open and play with your toys.
Yeah, and you too. And I know you too, but it's like the same thing. Like, especially, with, going heavy in the toy tubing and like, I look at my stairs and I'm like, damn it, I have strong guy I'd never opened and 3 Ghostbusters. Yeah. Like, I have my little stack there and I know I have a stack here. And I got a stack. I'm like, I should be opening and messing, but, that's also then work life and family life and
exactly life gets busy, man, and like I mean, I think what I've been feeling this way like since like end of like 2025, where when I had to move boxes out of the way so I could walk, I knew it was a problem, and now it's like it's time to get rid of stuff. Like I've been on this like path, like just get rid of stuff and nothing on the floor anymore. No more boxes of toys.
These are good goals.
Shelves. Yes, that's like my goal now.
Absolutely,
yeah.
As like more toys are coming in, I'm just like, all right, open the toys.
Yeah, and if it's not, I know I have to do a better job of I got my little eBay thing that I'm just trying get things out of the house when they've been sitting here for too long. But that sometimes that gets neglected. To me, that's my least favorite part of the hobby. So I get in trouble when I'm like, I don't want to do that. I just want to buy the things.
It's funny though, like eBay, right? So a lot of people have told me to try eBay, but
it sucks.
I used to be a seller on eBay. I used to sell a lot on eBay.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, but more recently, I just been going to Facebook and Instagram. I just feel like it's easier.
It honestly, like I'm getting there too, where I'm just gonna start putting up the listings, like, hey, stuff for sale. Like we know all of our friends will do this stuff on Instagram, but it's like eBay's just not worth it because it's not worth it for anybody. It's not worth it for the person buying the thing, and then it's not worth it for the seller because they take so much money out of your pocket. Like, it just, all it does is charge, so, like, it doesn't go to me.
Yeah, all the
Like,
fees that they take.
Yeah,
from,
so,
for sure.
like,
It's like
someone-
13 or 14% fee, but then the buyer has to pay taxes. It's kind of stupid. It's ridiculous.
oh, you want, so I've been on eBay since college. So I've crossed over like my 20-year anniversary. This is how I know this is legit. So there used to be that time when people would jack up shipping rates. Remember that? Like, you could buy a thing for $1, but it'd be like a $30 because that was a workaround. Okay, admittedly, we were trying to get one over on them.
Yep.
However, they decided to just totally screw us, and now
on
they
the whole
take
thing now, right?
the final, the percentages on the final sale. So whether you have shipping or not, it doesn't matter. They're taking their cut of that, and now they've worked it just like every other effing social media algorithm. And if you want your listings, you have to promote it. You have to get. It's so sickening. I spent, so this is what I can tell you this factually. I sold a NECA 2-pack. It was Toka and Razor that was out a while. The tune set, brand new. Wasn't moved, so I made it free shipping. It was $70, where I was like, hopefully I'll make some money, or at least hopefully I won't lose what I spent.
Right.
No. I lost my. I basically bought this 2-pack to sit in my house for 4 years. It sold it for $70, which someone's overpaying, but I made $40. eBay took $30.
Well, you both got screwed on that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The whole thing. Don't get me
eBay won. Jeez.
Well,
Brutal.
The thing is, these platforms. I mean,
It's
I
brutal.
get why the platforms are there, right? Because
Yeah.
it opens it to worldwide market, something that a Facebook group or Instagram can't do. But at the same time, though, if you're in the right circles, people just share posts, and it does move.
Yeah, and that's what I have to do a better job about, like, utilizing, like, you guys have obviously built an amazing community. I know that's what we've been doing over on the Toy Pick community. Like, there's people that we know. I just got to start throwing this stuff out, because I'd rather sell stuff under value anyway, as long as I know it's going to somebody that will appreciate it, enjoy it, and, like, yeah, like, I don't feel like I'm being corporately fleeced.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
No, I totally agree.
Yeah.
So, how often do you sell your toys? Or I guess you haven't really gone down that path yet, have you?
No, I mean, I try, like Chewy, I see he's in, what's up, Chewy? He was pushing me to try to get back into being more consistent by trying to make 3 sales a month. I was doing that well leading up to San Diego, and then, wheels fell off a little bit, but it's, I'm trying to be better about, updating my listings each month. At least a few of them new. Because like I said, I got a box of, some of my old Mezcos that I love, but I packaged them up because of, like, there's new stuff coming out. And
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I'm trying to get rid of right now is some of the Mezcos. I haven't looked at them for like a year.
Yeah.
So I'm just
They're
like,
great and
why-
fun, but
yeah, it's like if I haven't looked at these things, they gotta go. They're taking up space.
yeah.
Our chat has now officially stopped working from StreamYard, so
Again.
Oh, that's
Pock
what's going on.
Photos,
Okay.
yeah, Pock Photos did make a funny comment, which Yimbo sells everything.
One of these days, you'll see the fire sale.
That was pretty funny.
Do you guys here? I'm gonna flip it for you guys, because this is every once in a while is a fun conversation topic. But again, with fellow collectors, like, if you were given the restart button, like, you don't have to worry about the finance, like, aspect of what we've done and all that stuff. But if you could just, hey, you get a choice, but you'd have to reset, empty room, would you take that today?
Yes,
I think I
100%.
might. I think I might.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Just
Because of how great new stuff has been.
Well, it's not just that. Like empty room reset for me also means like a display reset, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and I would take that because right now, like, this is my office. It's a very tiny
Sure.
room, but I have a room upstairs, and I literally have wall to wall. Like, it's all 4 walls have shelves on them. and it's like bookshelves, and then it has I have about 32 feet of like wall shelves I put on like closer to the closer to the ceiling. So, and it's like 2 rows of that. That way I could put all those damn Mezco boxes everywhere, and literally it's just like I have Storm Collectibles, SHF, then Mezcos go all the way across 16 feet of wall, and then I have like third-party stuff. And it's brutal. And then like this bookshelves like right below that, like nicely tucked in right below the bottom second shelf. And so you can't really see any wall, it's all shelves. Yeah. But like the issue with that though is I don't have space for dioramas. Right. And if I want to do a photography shoot, like a shot, I can't set up a diorama in that room now. Like I struggle with that. Sure. Yeah. I have a little table, but it's still not big enough to do something large.
Fair.
And so it's just like I would change all that up and like work on displays. Like each shelf would be like a display. Nice. That way, it would set up my. I wouldn't have to worry about dioramas because each shelf is a freaking diorama. Yeah, that would be beautiful, right? Yeah. So that's what I would focus on next. But that's like a very hard reset, and I don't think
for sure
do that.
Yeah. And I do think that like when you factor into the collecting hobby itself, like you add in the YouTube side too, like. It does. It changes. I would say that like I know my habits have changed, buying habits being a toy tuber than just collecting prior. So like it would be interesting now with this knowledge because how many toys that I buy, maybe I'll talk about it on the street. Maybe I'll do like even for that like now I know what I like. I can talk. I don't need every last little like thing I raise my eyebrow at in the Target.
Right. Sure.
I mean, even my collection today, though, like I don't buy stuff that are Target, Walmart. Like very rarely. Like once in a while, I'll pick up like a wrestling figure here or there. Oh, our chat just became lively again. But like most of the stuff I purchase is like toy stores, 5K. Like you don't find it at Target and Walmart. So I go to Target and Walmart for different reasons nowadays. Completely different reasons.
Yep.
Still a collectible. Brian, what's up, man?
What's going on?
Thanks for coming in, those fables. Hey, Brian.
But no, I get what you're saying though. That reset would be amazing for me because it would kickstart like a whole different view and a look for that toy room that I really want today versus what I wanted. Like before, it was like you got to collect everything. That's changed
for sure, absolutely, and that's where it's like I think it's. I always like having these conversations with friends on here because somebody could be sitting out there. Again, we all want to enjoy this. This is all our hobby. But like, there are things that sometimes to our own doing that have caused us anxiety. Speaking for myself.
100%.
But like, I like share this, so it's like, hey, we're not alone. That type of thing, and like we could again like solutions and ideas that things that I haven't thought about and yada yada. So.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And as doing this, and I'm pretty new to all this as far as the actually, on screen type stuff. So, but this has changed my views on how I've collected in the past roughly 6 months or so, and to a detriment in some ways because I let a lot of influencers.
What are you pointing at?
I don't know. I've bought, although I'm not upset about it, but at the same time, it's like, well, look at the damn rabbit holes I'm jumping into.
Listen,
I love the stuff.
All those damn Transformers behind you was not me. Okay.
No, none of the Transformers for you. Hey, look, the Transformers is the only collection I have that actually has a light at the end of the tunnel, and I can see that light because it's strictly G1, strictly. Cartoon essence is what I look to get, and I'm almost done. And I don't, I'm almost done. We're getting there. I'm skipping a lot of stuff. So, and Star Wars is the other one where I'm, like everything they showed today, I might grab them on the clearance, or if I see them in the store, one or two of them.
That's the key word, guys. Clearance.
Clearance.
No, I get what you're saying there. Totally.
And it's so it makes time and not necessarily space because running out of space, but for newer things that have been striking my interest, being able to dig into those lines. It's It's always ever evolving,
For sure.
Savage,
which is
Savage
fun.
Crucible.
Like the Savage Crucible addiction I've been on. Absolutely. I don't regret it.
I'm so happy you mentioned, because with Endless Fables, yeah, man, dude, this guy, holy crap. I got the dungeon set too. That set is awesome. And then I just realized you could get like extra flooring for $12. I'm like, all right, I could expand this. But that's like again, what Endless Fables in terms of like he's keeping his indie stuff like. I love what Savage Crucible's doing, and there are certain like Legends now, same deal, that I wish I probably could have saved those, because like I really into Savage Crucible, Skeletron, like in terms of like this year, like getting really fired up new stuff, and
no, I definitely understand that. I mean, I always change paths. Like every few years, I do like a reset of what I'm more interested in. Like for a little while, I think for like 2 years, I think I was at military figures. But even before military stuff, I was into like Mythic Legions and like barbarians and skeletons and stuff like that. But right now, I'm down the path of gladiators and barbarians. So the Savage stuff is like amazing to me.
It's
and
really
that's Cesare
really nice.
Studios too. Like I'm really digging those right now too.
Yeah. Oh, I've always wanted to mess with them. I don't think I never picked one up.
They're
but
good.
I've been
They're very
curious.
nice. Yeah.
And then
they're
who's
very
that? Who's that company that's coming out? Is that on 5K? Is that out yet? The Wonder Woman-esque.
Gladiator.
Yeah.
Gladiator Woman.
That's like recently.
That's recent.
Is that 5K? Are they
As
on
in
5K?
last Saturday.
It
last
is 5K.
Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on 5K. I think it's still available for pre-order.
All right. 'Cause
Definitely
I
get it. It looks really dope.
Yeah.
It's on Big Bad too, but Big Bad is extremely expensive in comparison.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say don't get it from Big Bad unless 5K is sold out.
Okay. All right, fair.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, but yeah, she looks like a perfect, like she looks like the best Wonder Woman action figure. That's not that she, but like just I'll just take some Mezco things and sprinkle it on that one.
Easy, dude, easy.
Yeah,
and it will look really dope. And again, like again, that's kind of right up my alley. So as soon as I think thanks to Initial Goose, because I think we were doing a show. And that went up on 5K, and he like messaged all of us saying, "Hey, buy it." I was like, "Yes, done."
Oh, Chewy, we're gonna get you down that road.
You need to go, man.
Don't worry.
Chewy will definitely like them. We had a chance to talk to Rob Post a while back, and so he hasn't taken the jump I have. And because like we're into mythics, like nothing again, but I know what Chewy likes out of action figures. Like we are, like I could talk for him. I think like we've said this enough. Like we are articulation junkies. So
right,
that's where this it wins out. Like out of the two, I'm not gonna. It doesn't mean one's better than. I like what Savage is doing because it has the articulation I'm looking for.
No,
it's
I
so
agree.
nice.
It does. Like the lizards were okay. But when they did the humans, man, that changed the whole game for me. I was like, man, this is what I need in my life.
And dude, the part swapping, the fact with the Varnox,
Just
like,
heat 'em up.
this
though.
is
Heat
my
'em up.
warrior ball and chain. I've already just been part swapping. I swapped the forearm to make, if I want to have him be the other twin right now. Like, there's
That
just,
looks
come
really good,
on,
dude.
right?
Dude,
Yep.
the warrior ball and chain is still like one of my favorite figures, and I have them in my office right now, like on my desk, and I just keep posing them around.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
But look at this aura farming with this head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at this.
And I love that head too. That head I've got on. I've used that on one of mine. All I've been doing the past 2 weeks is photography with all my Savage guys.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much because I got the dungeon too, like you,
Right.
and I can't stop. It's like it's all just perfect. I went out to the. I went out to PetSmart last weekend.
Nice.
And picked up all this aquarium.
Oh,
You gotta tell me what
yeah.
you picked up, by the way, because I need to pick up those styrofoam walls you picked up, because that's gonna go perfectly for like a cave.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll show you all of them. And I went down a rabbit hole with plants, and then I went on Amazon and got more.
Nice. Yeah.
The things I've never heard
fun.
Lou would say. I went down a rabbit hole with plants.
Plants of all aquarium plants.
That's awesome.
No, but Lou, I get it. I get it.
So Lou has been doing some good photography as well.
Hell yeah.
He's been doing this. He's been taking pictures. He's been doing a good job.
Been doing a lot
Yeah,
of
dude,
pictures.
I recommend it to everybody. It's just so much fun. It just takes again. It's just adding the extra level, and you just as long as you have a phone with a camera on it, you just need a figure and go for it. And yeah, it makes it's fun. It's fun. I love all kinds of photography. Like of course, like I lean heavily into dios. I love practical photography. But I mean, I get blown away by seeing the hand posing and like some of this stuff that like Lethal Collector and for instance, just like the posing reels. It's like get out of town. Like I love action figures. I love seeing them move.
Yeah, no, I get that. Now, what do you currently collect today? You did show off the Savage Crucible and you did mention Mezcos and stuff. What is your jam right now?
So again, going into 2026, I started for the first time, like actually writing out and tracking my purchases.
Writing out and tracking. Okay. Is this
basically just track?
Is this for a business reason?
So I've always done the last couple of years. I like to do my taxes. This is like
you
try
made a
to
business out of it. Yeah.
So I'm not a LLC or anything, but like I submit my social whatever media.
Sole proprietorship. Sole proprietorship. Yeah.
So I've been doing that, but going into this year, I'm.
That's a smart idea, by the way. To any collector, hardcore collector, who buys a lot of toys, create a sole proprietorship out of it because you can start claiming it on your taxes.
Yeah, it is a good idea. So, I usually under report my expenses because I don't do the best job tracking it. So I went into this year after kind of failing the last two. I have a low end bar. I was like, I'm gonna get my official total, and then after January, I went, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yes.
So February, I've actually been really good. I don't think I've purchased anything so far, which is nuts.
You haven't purchased anything in what
because
month?
I went hard last month. Last month,
Okay.
I had an unexpected Arthur Morgan 5K second payment drop, and I was like, and that I got that one. Underwhelming, but that was a little surprise. But Savage Crucible and then Mezco, like those are the ones that I bought. Those are what I picked up. And then I went and I dropped like $100 on GPS lots and got a bunch of stuff. Like I was like, I won't get figures. I'm gonna buy clothes for my figures. That doesn't count.
What are your thoughts about soft goods on toys?
I love soft goods. So like if I always say like if I was forced to just pick one company to just collect, it would probably be Mezco. It would be Mezco. Like if I really had to. And I'm realistic about my love of them. Like Deadpool, one of the best that they came out with.
That's the MC. That's the MC.
Which one's that one? Yeah.
Yeah, these are. So this was my just overall favorite Mezco last year.
I have that, and I haven't opened it yet.
He's great, dude. Magnet eyes, and then that I ended up buying the Hue, and he's good,
nice.
But also I'm having fun. I like Deadpool more than in terms of how they pulled it off. Yeah. But they're making a lot of strides, and ultimately, they look the best in my photos. Like I might not always get to twist them into the most articulation I want, but for the photography, they're typically my favorite to shoot.
I agree, man. Soft goods on toys really pop for me.
Yeah.
And Johnny, if you want to call them dolls, that's fine.
They're dolls. I dress in my dollies, man. That's fine.
That's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say my boss always calls all my toys dollies.
My stack of clothes, doll clothes.
until they have like the hair you could comb.
Yeah.
I think you're good. Like, some of my toys have that too, though.
Right. And this is the same thing, right? It is. This is the tin with all the oh my god, the Valaverse gear for the Action Force and all the gear that you can put on your figures. Sorry, but
I'm just kidding.
My point is that's dollies too, right? I mean, you're dressing up your dolly.
That's exactly what you're doing.
Tactical gear. You're still dressing up your dolly.
Very true. 100%. And House Hendo, we will do a TED Talk on taxes and toys.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun, actually.
Yeah,
and informational. That is a good thing for people to know for sure.
And I did the same thing like a few years ago. I set it up where, and like that's what I was saying. Like I keep saying everyone talks about Figure Fight Club. I was like, it's actually a business, technically, because the IRS knows it as Figure Fight Club because I gave it a name. So it's under my name, but like it's also sole proprietor, but it's still Figure Fight Club.
Right.
So it is officially named, but yes, and again, you could do a lot of cool things with it. So definitely look into it because it does help, but it also makes you do the hard work of tracking stuff.
And like I said, I was making that was, I think, I mean, if I'm being honest with myself, I didn't want to know exactly. Because when I first started streaming, I was Yimbo buys everything because I was slowly filling up these shelves. And I was just whatever I could get my hands on, right. And that's part of my journey too. Is now some level of fiscal responsibility.
That's hilarious.
Oh.
So you mentioned Mezcos, you've mentioned like some of the 5K soft good stuff, and then Savage Crucible, and you're obviously in the Mythic League. Did you buy the dragon? Did you order the dragon?
I did not get the dragon. That was at the time it was still two different price points, but I was between backing the Ecto 1, the HasLab,
gotcha.
So I'm a Ghostbusters guy. So as cool as the dragon was, I was like I can't even begin to think where I would put that. But Ecto is on the floor somewhere, But at least I have a vision. It'll be on a shelf one day.
I love the fact that you said it's on the floor somewhere.
It is. I can't even tell you. Bobby, it's the worst. How would I put it?
See, this makes me feel.
Oh, there it is. Okay, it's over there.
It makes me feel comforting because I'm not the only one now. Because again, I have box dude. What's that giant like octopus looking dude from Marvel Legends that came out? Like the.
Gigantos or
Gigantos, yeah.
Shuma Garath.
He's been sitting in a box in the corner of my room for the longest time, and I don't know what to do with it. And like recently, I was like, you know what? I want to get rid of all Marvel Legends.
Oh wow!
Like I don't want any Marvel Legends in my house anymore, unless I use it for a custom.
Sure.
Then it's fine. But like I don't play with them. Like they just sit on the shelf. I don't go near them. I don't even half the time I'm not even looking at them. I was like, why are they there? Like I want them gone.
Yeah.
That's also something I was just talking to one of my neighbors is a fellow toy photographer. So shout out to Captain 1134. But my buddy Dan, we were just saying how. Like we were going through the legend reveals tonight, and we were saying, man, like that Muse and Bullseye 2-pack, like how cool. And I said, yeah, like I'm still of the camp that like it's super annoying that we're getting these characters coming out on these older bucks when they have newer ones and yada yada. And it's like, okay, it's that dilemma of does a character like Bullseye I think could use the articulation, right? But like that 2-pack. I could see why they were like, screw it, reuse these parts. It's fine. Like the waist swivel, they don't care.
Yeah.
And I could see it because it's like, okay, I would buy it and put it on a shelf. But if it did have the better articulation, wouldn't I be more like, oh, I want to take this dead? Like I've been messing with the part. Like I've just whatever I want. I'm one of those fidget posing guys. I'm like sitting watching TV and you're playing with a just figure. Going through.
I'm literally playing with a figure right now as we're talking. In my
hand. No, I know. That's so like. So if that, I feel like that hurts. So at this point, I feel like the clarity of, I know that's just going to end up on a shelf to tub. Like I'm going to get maybe a photo out of it, maybe an unboxing reel, shelf to tub, and that's a bummer because I would want a highly articulated bullseye. I want to play like that would be one I'd use more. So,
Well, I think
like I
you're
said,
going the right direction. I think buying like blank bodies and then
yeah,
and then soft goods for those reasons. Like like I'm a big DC fan. I prefer DC over Marvel, and like I'm keeping all majority, I would say, of my DC Mezco stuff, but
nice.
I want characters that I know they're not gonna make.
Right.
So like I made a Captain Boomerang. I bought the McFarlane figure. I took that blue coat off of him and his little scarf. I popped his head off and I put on a blank body. Put that Mezco striped shirt on. Had a pair of jeans and boots, and he's got some boots. Now he looks great on my shelf.
That's
He's
awesome.
all soft goods. I made a Black Manta. So it's all Mezco style because I use Mezco parts for most of it. But that's what I really enjoy, that kind of stuff, and like it looks dope. And again, like I am also an articulation junkie. I like, that's why I like posing figures in my hand. I would love to show you the figure I have in my hand, but I can't because it's a blank buck.
It's nude.
She's nude right now.
Don't show that.
Gotcha.
Don't show that. I
But
don't know if you should have even admitted that, but anyway, come on.
I can show the figure off.
Well-
it's the Romunki cowl. Yeah, this one.
Oh, okay.
It's a great figure, dude. I mean, I've been posing the hell out of this thing, and it's great. And it hasn't broken yet, which is even better.
Nice. Well,
What
that's
were we showing just now?
so it's a little me.
See, that's awesome.
Nuts.
So this is actually the head from my Lim Toys Joel, but
Lim Toys,
it kind of works. He doesn't have a smile though. That's the only thing. But this is a V Toys body, and then these are like Odious pants and the Cabal shirt from that 2-pack.
Yep.
CM Punk jacket. I got my.
That's awesome.
But again, it's
That's
like
awesome.
this is my first. Like I'm starting my little. I'm starting this path, which I've been enjoying very much. Like this is my first blank buck, and now like starting to get these GPS lot things.
Well,
I love the
great.
fact that you showed this because I have a figure of my head too on a soft goods like a blank body where I put soft goods on, and like all that shit. I have one of those in my shelf too. I just don't show it off to people, but I do have
awesome.
it.
Yeah,
It's
hell yeah.
painted and everything.
Limbo, you gotta look into getting a head scan done.
I do. That is going to be the next, because like not to get it, but Chewy, Machu will always give me a hard time because like if it's a bearded white guy, I'm like, hey, that kind of looks like me. they're like, stop claiming all bearded white guys. But
That's actually really funny.
so this one is the one that I feel like has worked the best. This is Joel, man. I'm telling you, it's just in terms of the.
Yeah, I can see it.
Little A, he's got the grays on the temples. It's
I can see it. I can see it.
Absolutely.
I've had CM Punk
he's just
figures
not-
that kind of.
He's just not smiling. That's the only issue.
That's it.
It's the problem.
But you could do that. Like if you ever make it out to like Toylanta and places like that,
Yes.
or even like Ishcon. If you come out to Ishcon, I know my buddy Pete will be there and set up, and he does head scans.
Okay.
He does phenomenal work. He did mine, and it
Hell
came out great. And he's so easy to work with. He'll talk it through. Yeah.
All right.
And then if you want to make yourself like into an orc or like a vampire, you have those options.
Fair enough.
So,
I didn't think of that. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, he did. I mean, you have a lot of options to customize your head scan, so it's pretty cool. With
That's awesome.
Like the technology, man. Like you're talking about, like you kid bashed a figure of yourself, but now you could literally get your head scanned.
Yeah.
Not like the Hasbro stuff, but make it look really good, and and then have your own figure out there. The only issue is you got to paint. If you're a painter, that's great.
You got to find a painter or paint. Yeah.
I'm not a painter, but I'd like to think if I hit up Artman Customs, I'd like to think Nico would hook me up. Like not hook me up, but like I could. He would do the work for. I would pay him for his efforts.
Right.
But I think he would squeeze me in.
Yeah. But again, like being on YouTube, we get to know a lot of the people who do a lot of cool artwork and customs, and you like their style, so you'll have options, and that's the coolest thing. Like I was able to get 2-3 of my heads painted by someone, and it looks great, and I was like, this is awesome. And now it's on my shelf. I just don't show it off to people.
Well, you should, yeah.
No doubt.
And So did you guys do the selfie series? I never did. Did you do the Hasbro?
The
one or
Hasbro?
not?
No.
Yeah,
I didn't.
No, I tried them. I tried the app, and then it gave you a selection of hairstyles, and
Yeah,
I went through all of it. It just looked bad. What it came out with looked bad, and I said, I'm not paying $45 for that. I'm sorry.
I wonder if that's something that no, they'll never do that again, right?
I doubt it.
So I doubt it, especially with so many. It
What's-
caters to the collector, and there are a lot more people coming out that you can find as a collector in the community that can do that for you for
That's true.
a
That's
lot
true.
better quality.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and a lot better. That's the
Yeah.
biggest thing.
Yeah.
That's really the biggest thing. Is like it was expensive. Hasbro did it. Wasn't it like
It was like
$100?
$80.
It was
Yeah.
$80. Okay. Yeah. So in this case, like Pete, he'll scan your head. He'll scan your head and give you 2 copies. I think for like 70, right?
That's awesome.
I think it
Yeah.
was 75.
75.
For two.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
for
you're
two-
getting you're
but
not
then-
getting a
You're not
And he-
getting something crappy. You're getting something
Yeah.
good.
You're getting something perfect. I mean,
Right.
it's impressive. And then along with it, it's like if you want more, he charges $10 per head,
Mhm.
additional heads.
Okay.
I gotta watch how I say that. Yeah.
But even then, though, like
Yeah.
even if you, I think if you do the $100 one,
You can
you get the file.
Oh wow.
So you could take it
Oh, is it-
if you're a 3D printing person, you could print your own heads after that, and
Hmm.
it's a really cool option, man. I mean, I own my own file for my own head, and it's really fun. Like granted, I don't send it to a lot of people or anyone, but
What's the do you know
Pete's Prints and Customs.
Oh, is that on that's on IG?
Yeah, it's on IG. Yeah,
Yes,
Pete's
yes,
Prints and
yes.
Customs. Actually, no, is it Pegas on IG?
Pete is it Pete's Princeton? Yeah, Peter
Yeah,
Johnson.
Peter Johnson. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Follow.
Check him
This
out.
is awesome. Yeah.
He's a good dude. He's
Hold on, J-Mac.
he collects a lot of the same stuff we all collect. So,
Yep. Yeah.
and he's I wouldn't say local. He still lives about 2 hours away from me, but he's in North Carolina. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
And he's
Really nice guy.
I need to find out if he's going to Toylanta or not. But
I actually don't know. Yeah, that's true.
yeah, but
Yeah,
I know he'll definitely be at IshCon.
Mhm.
And you're not too far from IshCon, so that's definitely worth
Because where is
travel
it? That's in where is Ishkan?
Durham.
North Carolina, Durham, North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not too far. I know people who drive from your area.
Yeah. All right. All right. I know there's a couple. I told you, IshCon is one. I know ZoloCon's in a couple of weeks. That's one I've never hit up.
Yeah.
And then Toylanta and all the Joe Fest. There's so many other ones that I would like to try to get to. Even this summer, Carver Customs is putting
Carver
on a
Customs,
show
yep.
too in Ohio. That would be. Again, it's just a matter. I would be at every single one if I could.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to
Last-
pick and choose. I know.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Last year, that was like I probably went to the most cons I've ever been to in my life. Last year, and this year I'm cutting that in half.
Yeah.
Because it adds up over time. Because most of the places I'm flying to, and I hate sharing hotel rooms in general, so I'm getting my own place always. It gets expensive, and not only that, but you get it's so easy to find people who can buy it for you who are local to that area.
Right.
So it's just like,
Dependent, yeah. That's
and
true.
plus I'm also a very patient person, so I don't really care to have it in my hand. Because realistically, I wouldn't even open it until like a few weeks out anyway. So I still have stuff from SDCC, New York Comic Con, and Legion's Con sitting on my floor, brand new, in the box. And I've been selling stuff, like just picking it up off the floor. I'm like, all right, this can go now because I haven't looked at it.
Just looking for my. No,
Did you
Still looking
I
for
moved them
that?
somewhere? For the last since Legion's Con, I've been kicking around that skeleton guy that was a convention at some point. Was it?
green one?
It was
No, it's a. Oh god, the beasts of something, right? He's black. He's got the white skull head. He's black with like the skeleton painted on. He looks like kind of like a luchador a little bit. He's got a big white cape.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It might have been ZoloCon from a couple of years ago. Anyway,
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The
But-
with the white boots. I think.
just the fact that I guess I moved him finally, but he's been under my feet here since Legion's Con.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like
you know which one looks
Oh, go
that
ahead.
the toy. Have you seen it? So I mean, I'm lucky in New Jersey. We have Toy Con. We have these monthly toy shows. It's the guy that runs Legion's Con. So
Right.
Okay.
Toy
Which
Con,
is-
yeah, it's only going to be once this year. So it's this for the spring because now I think this was a good business move. Like Legion's Con is now just the other one. Like he was kind of putting himself in competition by having a fall one. Anyway, I digress.
Yeah.
Good. It was a good call.
Yeah.
They have a Mythic Legion exclusive. You see that Highlands Warrior?
Yeah.
That looks
yeah.
really rad. I
that's
love
so cool.
Braveheart, so that it's like
That's tempting. I'm not a
it is tempting. Speaking of
I want it.
exclusives,
Lou's going down the Mythic route too, man. I mean, he asked for a Mythic Legion figure.
I did. I own 2 now. Yeah, I
Yeah, I
own
think
2,
so.
and I'm about to buy another one. Here it goes.
Yeah.
That's how it starts, man. That's how it starts.
Yeah. But I got the I had Abby pick me up the Churl. Is that what it's called? From
Chirel, yeah.
Chirel.
The nymph and the Chirel, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, the nymph Churl. And then I had picked up one at Joe Lanta last year. Can't remember the name of it, but I just liked the way it looked. It was just a cool looking figure. I said I could do something with that. They
Yeah.
look good, and that's the thing. That's the thing with Mythic is the paint on them and the sculpting. They photograph beautifully.
I know.
So that's the thing. You know?
I trust me, when I get that lighting right on those guys, it's something else.
Yep, exactly.
You know, speaking of like Mythic Legions, you know the Barbarian, like that was their event exclusive last year. That
Yeah.
Barbarian one. I actually just found it when I was looking for what giveaway to do tonight. I was like, "What is that?" And I like pulled it out of the shelf. I was like, "Oh shit, it's a Barbarian." I was like,
you
I'll
go.
keep this one.
Oh, I thought you were gonna give him away.
No,
I'm entering tonight.
No, that one is staying with me because I don't think I have more. At least, I don't know. I mean, I might. I have to go look. But since I'm getting back into Barbarians and stuff, I was like, this could be a cool little shelf presence to have.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
yeah, it would work out well. So my question for you, Yimbo, is, with all these figures that you're buying, and we can see behind you, and you've talked about your floor, how is your toy space?
So I like it. It's a nice small. It's not a big room. Like like on the other side of this wall behind this TV is my washer and dryer. But it is a nice space. Like I'm not like I am very appreciative of what I have because I like on like looking over here. I have a table with a Wall XD and some like my
nice.
78 Mirage dot. Like I have a whole little city on this table. And then, you get to see this table back here. And then I have some shelves. So, like, I'm very fortunate. I know that there are people out there that are collectors with less. Like, I'm happy with what I have.
Right. Absolutely.
That being said, I need to redo all of this.
that reset, man. You got to do that reset.
I've, like, if you can't tell, like that. Because I'll even, like, there are times I'll set something up and then I won't touch this. And all of a sudden, like, that's my spot to take a photo. So like what you were saying too with like not having like dials up. Like I'll have the dials and then I'll make a mess of it. And then it just is still like yeah, I need the reset. I would love to eventually have like half where it feels kind of like a workshop studio, like a table with like, oh, that's where your photos are. And then the rest be like nice displayed. But in its current iteration, it is just an embarrassment.
do you feel like a hoarder?
Oh yeah, I put out a video. That was like one of my early attempts at trying to grow outside of lives. Like, let me try to find instead of like, a specific figure. Let me do like a topic video. And I was going through tubs and I went, I guess that's a question to ask, right? Like, like from myself, am I a hoarder? And it's like it's one of those complicated questions. There are things to look at.
I like the fact that you're still going back and forth on that debate.
Well,
if you're
it's
a collector or hoarder.
There is a sentimentality, but you know what? The thing that at least I know I've broken was like, and this is again uniquely toy tubing, at least in my eyes. Like I used to attach way more sentiment. I'm a very sentimental hoarder. My mom and I joke about that. I definitely got that from my mom.
Oh,
Where it's like we attach all of this like I have baseball hats from my youth. I remember which team I was on. Like, what am I doing? Like, why do I own this?
Yeah.
But so I've been able to break that. Like now, where it's like, but that's again uniquely in this where you do want to have new stuff to talk about and blah blah blah. Like, yeah, it's just like I had to get comfortable with like. If I had to, I can, then I'll just start again. I'd still all the things I love. And there's the new things that come in, and I would just have to be okay with it. I would try not to. I think I'd be okay emotionally. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like what it sounds like is you're in a very hard debate with yourself.
It is. Oh my god. Dick Sphinx tells me all the time I should record reels where I'm just debating me. on everything. Purchases. Am I this? Am I that?
That's hilarious.
And that what you're saying as far as the sentimental hoarder, that is generational. You said you get that from your mom.
Mm-hmm.
I can relate 100%. And the same thing. Both my parents are like that. And I talk to my son. My son's 20, and I talked to him about a whole bunch of stuff that I've got of his when he was growing up. I'm like, I sat down with him like, do we want this? Do we not want? He's like, I'm like, I've seen some of the stuff that my parents kept, and I'm like. I don't even care. But then there's other stuff like the majority of my entire childhood toy collection that I still have today because they kept it all. Like, well, I kind of dig that. So
I call you guys lucky. My parents threw everything fucking away. As soon as I moved out of the house, they were like, all right,
it's normal.
You don't need this shit anymore. Out. They threw away like my basketball cards. I had Jordan cards in them.
My stuff got packed up because I grew up in Connecticut. I'm from Connecticut. And when my parents moved down to Georgia, which is where I am now, I'm in Georgia. I moved a few years after them. They moved down. They packed all of my childhood toys and moved them down to Georgia. And then when I moved down, they're like, well, here, you can take them. I'm like, what the hell? But
that's cool though.
Very fortunate, absolutely. It's extremely fortunate because.
Well, same. So Lou, my mom, same deal. Like, held on to not everything. Like, I remember I had the cat lair, and one day it just was gone, and that was definitely like as an adult, my mom being like, "Oh yeah, one day we were just like tired of looking at it, and it was just." And I had the Thunder Tank too, man.
How'd that make you feel, Yimbo?
Well, I honestly, as a kid, I can't remember, like, they were right. Like, the fact that I couldn't tell you, I don't remember ever being like, hey, where the hell's the cat lair? So they did time it out. It was as, like, years later that I was upset about, like, what, you just got, what the hell? But my mom, like, held on, like, I still had my original Thundercats. She was always in the, like, well, maybe it'll be worth something. And then, like, I'm like, no, they all look like that little Spidey. They're all beat the hell. I'm like, this is not, but, it's, I don't know. I'm glad, it was still cool to, like, be able to share those original toys with my kids. Like, that was neat. But, Lou, this is the other funny thing. Holy crap. Today. I go to pick my kids up. They were over at my parents'. And my mom goes, hey, look what I found. And she's like, it's your mother of pearl teething ring with bell. It's stainless steel. This is when you were a child. Look, it has your initials engraved in it. It's stainless steel, so it was tarnished, so I cleaned it off. Look, there's your little tooth mark. Do you want to take it?
That's awesome.
Did you take it?
No! What the hell am I going to do with this thing?
You left it so suspenseful.
No! But it's to Lou's point. It's like, as the parent, like, this is, like, yeah, I get it, because I was the baby. Like, just like the little things but my kids, I don't think are going to give a shit about the stuff
they're
that I've held on for them. But they don't have the same.
I think it depends though. Like my older son, I feel like is gonna be like he's a collector. He's already made that remark to my wife, to his mother, and she got upset with me because she was like, "That's your kid. Like, this is what you're doing to our child.
Right.
You're making him into a collector." And then like I went in, like I was putting away his clothes or something, and I went to his closet. And I opened up a dresser, and I was like, "What the fuck is all this stuff?" He's turning into like a little hoarder too. Like all these little things that he makes, like they're like kept hidden away, like in this like shelf, or in this dresser in the closet. I was like, "What the hell is all this, dude?" Like, there's drawings, there's like things made out of rubber bands, there's little school projects. And I was like, I like the fact that he's keeping them, but I was like, realistically, you're not gonna keep this stuff. Like, this is not gonna last that long.
Right.
But.
But again, he's got he's got that side of it's that it is a collecting side of that of him
in a way. He's got toys and all that stuff, but he doesn't play with them. And like now he's like, I don't really want toys. I don't want toys. It's all about like Pokemon now, right? At least at the current moment, and it's like cards and video games and books. And I was like, you know what? I'm okay with the books.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Definitely okay with the books. Yeah, but. Like they're into cards now too, like Pokemon cards, and it's like every day we open like 10 packs. It's crazy.
Well, that's fun. That's a thing you guys are doing together.
They're gonna remember it forever because I'm doing it with them. But it's just it's hard to fucking find Pokemon cards.
That's yeah.
It's so hard. Like I keep telling my wife, I was like, hey, she's like, I'm going to the gym. I was like, great. Can you stop by Target and look for Pokemon cards? She's like, again? I was like, yes, please. Because they have a limit. So I was like, you buy 2, then I'll go and buy 2. But I don't want to just go and like nothing be there. So you're already out. Go find out if they have them.
No, man,
I hide some in the linen aisle, and then you go and get them.
They're behind customer service. At least at my Walmart is behind customer service, so you can't like just hide them back in the like people at certain places can do, right? Those options are all gone.
I've only seen it one time in front of my face, and it was interesting because I mean again, no judgment as a fellow collector of toy, this is all within the realm of what we do, but like I got to see why there's that shortage because there was a whole gaggle of folks just waiting while a dude was. It was it's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. He's just loaded up the shelf and they're just all there hanging out, chit chatting. And then as soon as he was done, like they cleared it. I was like, I get it, but that's also makes it hard for
the kids,
people. Yeah, specifically the kids that are trying to collect. Yeah.
No, it's so funny though. You know, the best thing about getting into cards, the memes that come out. Like I thought the toy ones were okay, but the Pokemon and like the card memes that people make are like by far the best ones. They're so funny.
Yeah. Well, it's so many people. Like we're very fortunate as a community. We have like Toy Farce who gets to crank out all the. But like I'm happy that's like even both he makes and then like curates like something. But like you're right. I don't see nearly enough like Pokemon, that whole world that's.
My God.
You'll see stuff for days. Like oh my God, I fell into a TikTok rabbit hole of seeing people being accosted at vending machines and all sorts of stuff.
Oh my God!
This guy clearly just unplugged the machine. This is bullshit.
Yeah, 100%. All right, enough talking about cards. We people don't like that in our chat. So even though I could talk about it for a little while,
people don't like that on the screen.
Hey Lou, did you buy cards for me?
Well, I'll try. I mean, I'll support you, brother. It's cool.
Then learn to talk about them, bro. Come on. All right. How about FOMO? How do you handle FOMO?
It's been interesting
Because
I don't handle it well.
At least you're self-aware.
I feel like that's like you need to have that first level of like before I can make any changes. So for a while I was just the worst. I mean, there was my God, the one time that I had my biggest like online toy crash out. I was with Chewy and Toy Father. This is a while back. This has been a while ago, but It was the Marvel Legends Spider-Man Noir, and it was
Okay.
Target was at its peak, just garbage pre-ordering system. It was the worst.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And oh my god, I remember we did a stream that night, and I had failed all day long at trying to order this fig, and I was just losing my mind. So at that's where I had my like own little come to Jesus moment about like all right, I can't let this stuff get me that worked up. So that was step one, acknowledging there was a problem.
Well, that's good. That's good.
And then so I'm at a point now where it kind of stinks because, like I said, I know myself. So here's one, like LPZZ Arkham Batman. I passed on it because I'm like, okay, there's going to be the Gong Batman coming. Like, I got to, again, there's a lot of Batmans dropping, the Chaos Toys one. I'm like, I got to pick. And what I do find myself doing, which is an unfortunate thing, is because I love my friends and I love my community, but sometimes I have to, like, not be as present in chats because people get me all going and then I want to track it down. So it's more of a matter of I want to hang out with my friends. I want to talk about toys that are, but I don't want to go into a group chat being like, yucking anybody's yum. I'm not going to do it. Like, no, I just need to, let me just remove and focus on what I either just got in or something else. So that's how I've been dealing with it. Is like, maybe a little bit of the removal sometimes of the toy excitement if I'm trying to avoid it, like. And then I usually come down here and I'll either find a toy to unbox or I'll go and revisit something and spend more time. Like I've been doing with this Wolverine. Like I'm actually trying to each night do another little pose, just so I'm not constantly looking for the next thing to either buy or open.
Dude, I honestly get that because what I focus before I tell what I was going to say, but Shogun, welcome, and he's been watching and building his Musk.
So his too. So it must be. Hey,
it must be the Georgia boys. Yeah, it must be the Georgia boys who are getting their Musk right now.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, I'm only a few states away, so I should be getting mine soon then, hopefully. Possibly, maybe.
I'm playing with toys. Sorry.
But before, what was I saying? So we were talking about the FOMO, and then you kind of just distract yourself a little bit. And I've been distracting myself this year by redoing shelves. So like redoing the display, removing stuff and putting stuff that I really want. Because I had probably about a good 15 empty shelves in my man cave because I have bookshelves all over the place. So there was about like 15 empty shelves, and I was like, "What the hell's going on here? Why am I not filling this stuff in?" So that's been my focus now, is to fill in space. So like I had a big swarm army from Valaverse behind me. They went upstairs, and I put Hot Toys behind me because I've never displayed Hot Toys ever. And I own like 20
aren't they so nice to look at? Look at that.
They're so great to look at. They look so amazing.
Yeah.
So I finally put the Hot Toys out, and I was like, all right, well, what's next? So tomorrow, it's a weekend now, so I'm going to a card show tomorrow. But tomorrow my goal is to do 3 more shelves tomorrow.
Sweet.
And I'm gonna open up toys that are sitting in boxes, and I'm gonna put them on the shelves. Like I've had this idea I've been wanting to do, like an Asian inspired warrior shelf. Like I have the Monkey King, I have that Asian tiger from whoever made it, Medi Toys or.
Okay.
You know, it's a really cool looking Siberian tiger. Then like this lion, the Azure lion with all the gold.
Oh yeah.
So just kind of an Asian inspired shelf, and just with like animal humanoid type, and I think that would look cool.
Hell yeah.
So I have goals now this year, is just to again fill in the shelves, fill in the gaps.
Nice. Yeah.
That's how I distract myself.
And what, I always like to, reminds our friends out there too. It's like, if that's hitting and again, this is more for like an understanding of like trying to, again, keep the joy of collecting. As we know, all of our budgets have been affected by things out of our control. So rather than dwell and get upset, it's like flipping the perspective, at least for myself, to like, again, I'm rather than get upset like I can't get all of the little reveals, like now it's like, okay, no, now I know what I really like, which one am I going to really target on, what thing am I going to pick up that I'm going to be hyped about, like and that's really like that I will say that started last year, and I still went a little nuts in the Legends realm, like in terms of what I was bringing in, but on the whole, like I feel like that last year was my most successful. Like I really enjoyed every toy to like some extent. Like I was very happy with everything I was buying. My biggest L was Captain Planet from 5K, because mine, I just got a crap one and it just fell apart on me. So,
hit him up.
I did. I have to hit him up again. They're good. Like they've gotten back to me both times I emailed, but it was like, well, we're waiting until this, and then I was like, well, I'll just take a refund or a gift card, because like I'll just buy more. They're like, no, we're still waiting. I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to forget about how much this figure pissed me off.
Listen, man, the only time I had an issue with 5K, honestly, was when they sent me the wrong item. Mm-hmm. And I was like, it was already like super cheap in the sense of, because it was like a warehouse find type situation.
Okay, sure.
And it was that, was it Devil Toys Tech 63 or something? Yeah, Tech 63 Devil Toys. Mm-hmm. It had the bike and like the actual figure. It was complete, right? The whole thing. I ordered the red one. They sent me the black one.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, you guys sent me the wrong one. And they were like, well, tough, because it sold out.
Right.
I was like, well, yeah, obviously it was $100. Like this shit goes for $200, $250 online right now. So I was like, well, great. Okay. Well, I didn't want this one. I wanted the red one, but whatever. I'll sell it one day.
Mm.
Yeah. Their Sace one is asking, is Yimbo going to ZoloCon? If so, what is interested in picking up there?
So, I would really like to go. I always have that. I mean, like, as a family guy, it's tough. Like this weekend, I'm gonna be gone all day tomorrow, and then I'm gonna be going back on Monday because I have a couple more, cool little appointment-y things. So like, that's a lot of time away from my kids. I'm like, I'm one of those guys. I love being with my family, so I have to. So ZoloCon, I would love to. It's just that it's only a couple of weeks from now. So last week I was away all day at Chubsy Wubsy, which is like our local toy show. Did you ever get to go during Legion's Con? You've heard Chubsy Wubsy, like
I've been to. I didn't go last year to Chubsy, but I went to. I have been one of the years when I was at Legion's Con. We took a trip there, Chubsy's, and walked around.
Oh, it's awesome. So I got to, but I was at his store all day on Sunday. So as it starts piling up. So ZoloCon is like, I would love. It's a yes in my heart, but I don't know if logistically. But if I did go, I see that Robo Skull. I would hit up Skeletron because I see that they have a really cool exclusive for ZoloCon that I did want.
Oh,
they got an exclusive, huh?
Yeah, I think it's what on the smaller end though. It's like one of their forage figures.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
you're right.
Gotcha,
but just if I was going, I still would get it.
Right on.
No, I get what you're saying there.
Savage is dropping. It's not an exclusive, but it's a debut drop at ZoloCon.
Yeah.
And I don't. They haven't said what it is yet, but I'm really crossing my fingers. It's the one that we saw at Titans last year. I know that one's coming. I'm not saying.
Is that okay? All right.
I can't say. I saw it, but I can't say. But
fair enough.
They do have I'm going to say is Hendo, please help us.
Yes, Hendo, please, for sure, please. You got it. Well, there is a card of this character.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking for it because I think I have that card.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know if that's what's dropping at ZoloCon or not, but I mean, I know it's coming.
Completely guessing, aren't you?
I am so.
No, they said it's coming. We just don't know when.
Yeah.
You know how Robin them get. He likes to be cryptic. And but it's for fun. It's all in good fun.
Well, I know at Toylanta he'll be there, so I'll see him. I'll see Rob there.
Yeah, I'll be hitting him up for sure. And it might, whatever they're dropping at Zolo, he probably might have it. Hendo, please,
Likely.
still, just please. We'll keep talking.
We'll talk Hendo, that's for sure. Destro Designs, welcome.
You fired
And
him.
no, we did. God, Lou, you're such a hater, bro. No, he's just working. He'll be here a little late. That's all.
Yeah, I'll be here soon.
Alphabet, welcome. Hope you're doing well.
All right. How you doing, brother?
I wanted to actually highlight Goose's comment because I thought it was pretty funny. I'm about to start whoring my sweet little goosey cheeks just to afford some super cute dollies. You know, again,
Whatever
like
it takes. You know?
going to the we did talk price, right? And the affordability of action figures is just increasing. Everything is going up, and like everyone keeps complaining that like it's so bad right now, but it's gonna just keep going up in the future too, though. That's even the imports have gone up. Like they aren't as cheap as they used to be. And when I say when I say imports, I mean like third party stuff. SHF has always been expensive, but I still like SHF. But I mean that's
a matter
that's the name of the game, though, man. Like
It pushes
it's gonna
you to
keep
pick.
going.
Right, it's going to
Yeah.
keep going up. Yeah, it pushes you to pick and choose and to be more selective with what you're purchasing, or just be completely irresponsible. Whichever you want.
There's that too. There's that too.
I don't recommend that.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will.
Don't go that route.
Definitely not the recommended route, but
Yeah. I did start 2 questions that I totally forgot about. Johnny Cock asked, have your students watched you on YouTube?
no, because I don't promote this side of my life. I only talk about like the general. I take I do toy photos. I will say that they know I bring in stuff that I've shot for companies, like that. Like I've been fortunate to work with Blockies, so I've been able to I have my shelf of the ones that are special to me, and then I have stuff that I've built, and now they get to use it for their toy photography. So it is really cool to see
awesome.
students get into it because I know if I gave them a choice, they'd say, I want to be on Roblox, but when I go, hey, look at this, look at what you can do, blah 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 blah, kids really do gravitate towards it, and that's kind of the thing about, I wonder for us, if that would have been the case if it was more encouraged at that middle school age for us, because again, we all grew up where it definitely was not.
No.
It was not certainly cheered on.
No,
That's for sure.
we made the clay ashtray and we rebuilt our lawnmower.
Right. Yeah.
That's all we were allowed to do.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they really do get into it. It's really it's awesome. So
I mean, I do like the creative stuff that kids have these days, but even I think I was watching something recently that was talking about 90s kids in games versus today's kids in games. 90s kids games grew up with Mario and stuff where you can't really save your spot. You would if you die, you have to restart all over again. So it taught you patience. It taught you a lot of different aspects. And today's is very different. The style of gaming is very different, where it doesn't really teach your kids how to be patient anymore.
it wants
Then again,
it wants your attention. It wants our kids' attention. It wants the dopamine. It wants it wants the microtransactions. It wants to keep you on. Whereas we had games where we rage quit because Contra was too effing hard.
Up, down, left, right, start, baby.
But you know what? To answer Johnny's question, you know who I will shout out? I will always go to. So I won't go to my because that would be, like I said, unethical. I always go to Sir Dork because now Jared, his I go. I know the guy with hundreds of thousands of subs. That guy's awesome. I know him. You should learn from him. And I always tell Jared, and I'm gonna. In our little toy world, this is me name dropping, but Jack's Plastic Action is another guy that I've gotten to see at Comic-Con, and I tell him he's another one when I have students expressing interest in stop motion. Well, I know this guy. Look at what he's able to do. He's built a whole life and career out of this. do this. Start learning now. You have the time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a skill set they will always keep too. That's the cool thing about it.
Yeah.
And they can expand to a lot of other things.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that. That's awesome. Goose asks, question for Yimbo. If you could meet your younger collector self and talk to him for 30 seconds, what would you say? The timer starts now.
Hey, buddy. I know sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night, you're having that dream, you're getting that place that you always wanted, and then you wake, you're trying to go back to sleep just to have it for a little bit longer. Well, guess what, buddy? You're one day going to own all of them, and then you're not going to be able to put them anywhere, and it's going to be wonderful. So, cheer up.
That was
That's awesome.
fantastic. I like it.
Sneaky, what's going on, dude? Welcome. Let's see. I have a lot more questions that I never got to. All right, so I'm going to ask some little harder questions, if you don't mind.
No, of course.
What toy line do you think is overrated?
All right. You know what? This is the year of no holds barred. Yeah. For me, it's Mafex.
It's the years of Frozen. Let it go.
Yeah. It's enough. So, yeah.
Mafex,
Damn it.
okay.
Mafex, in my eyes, I think that a lot of it has been because half of the ones I feel like I've ever purchased have been some kind of QC level, nonsense attached to it.
Yeah.
So there's that. I understand why people love, so I don't want to crap on them because they are cool. It's just that I think I don't know. We don't give them a lot of grief when we could.
With the amount of
for the amount of shit that other companies get. Like Mafex seems to just everybody's so worried. Oh, they'll stop making figures. Well, maybe come on, make better ones. So anyway, I feel like that's one that, especially again as prices have really exponentially, they should be $60 figures being sold for what, $120, and it's a crapshoot. But at least if you order from Big Bad, Big Bad has always been fantastic customer service wise.
Yeah.
So it's just that it's tough because they do have a higher price point on top of everything else.
Right.
So yeah, Mafex is the brand I'm this year kind of avoiding.
Got you.
Yeah.
And I get that too. I mean, again, I think Mafex just announced a bunch of re-release toys that they're doing, a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Which is great for newer collectors or people just
It is.
that missed out.
No,
but
that's always again. I don't mind re-release of action figures because it's if I was collecting that line, they're re-releasing. Guess what? I'm saving money.
Yeah.
And people
Well,
don't look at
it's
it that way,
secondary.
but it just means that I don't have to go back into it. So
Right.
Yep.
so it's nothing but good thing. Omega Weapon 13 is saying McFarlane. McFarlane's not that bad.
So
Zero
Todd.
McFarlane. No offense, I just don't have any interest in any of them.
See, I don't think that they're overrated. The question was overrated. You're right, that.
Yeah.
So Mafex, everybody, and the warships at the whatever at the.
I get what you're saying. I actually like SHF better than Mafex personally.
Dude, I always love SHF stuff. I really do, and I know even their goofy over engineering and I've always enjoyed. Dude, last night,
crotch.
yeah, I took Cyclops. I haven't messed with Cyclops in a while. There's all this stuff about the pegs, and I'm like, well, do I need this extra peg? And last night, I'm just posing them around. I love SHF is just. I just wish that for them it was always scale. McFarlane. Yeah. I don't think anyone's ever overrated them because they're good. They're serviceable. They're serviceable. I don't want to hate them.
Hardcore
They're serviceable.
McFarlane collectors out there. I mean, again, man, to each their own.
Serviceable. Yeah.
I can't say that I don't have any because I have 2-3 shelves full of McFarlane DC Multiverse.
Dude,
So-
same. Again,
They're
hey,
not
you
horrible.
You said DC, right, Abby?
Yeah,
Like
DC.
I'm a DC guy too. Ultimately, that's if I had to pick one or the other, I would go DC.
Yeah.
We haven't had a lot of.
We have not. No.
We're clamoring. we want. Maybe Mattel, man. Maybe Mattel.
Mattel had it before McFarlane had it, and they fucked that up too.
I know.
Well,
trust me.
yeah.
I know. But I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed and hold my breath.
Listen, McFarlane, I give kudos to McFarlane. The height is not there. The plastic is not that great, but his head scans have been pretty.
Hell
decent.
yeah. Yep.
So what I do is, again, I use McFarlane for a lot of my like custom kit bashes I do of characters from DC. So the heads come off of McFarlane's. They go on these blank bodies or Mezco bodies, and I make Mezco versions of some of these DC figures, and that's what sits on my shelf now.
And that's awesome.
So,
and then you get that extra, like, you put it together. It was your idea, your brainchild, and there's that extra,
exactly,
point of pride, which is awesome.
Like, they had that Ra's al Ghul figure, which didn't look bad. It just wasn't a great figure, but hey, I took that head, I put on a ninja body from Mezco, and I gave him a green cape. I was like, this is good now.
Yeah.
And I just put him on a ninja shelf, and I was like, there you go. He's got his chromies with him too. I'm good. So it works. It works in that situation.
Yeah.
Now,
Hey, real quick, want to bring
ahead,
this up. Sneaky Figures jumped in. Guess who won the photo tourney? Who? Tell us, Sneaky. Was it you? Congratulations if it was you, brother. Let's find out.
was there a photo?
I don't know. We are so. I am so behind on the chat. This is insane. I apologize, guys. I'm sifting through all of it. Holy shit. The Collector, how you doing, brother?
The Collector. I did. And the Collector did won our photography. When we did a photography contest on Figure Fight Club on Open Mic, Collector did win that one. He had his Popeye Mezco posed up.
Yep.
I remember.
Yep, that was a great shot. That was fun.
Yeah. 100%.
So anyway, all right, Sneaky, tell us what you got, but carry on. Ami, next question.
Yeah, sorry. So, we talked about pricing and things like that. Do you think collectors should be more vocal about that? And do you think that the company care?
I think it depends on the company. If they are beholden to shareholders, I put in quotes, as a corporate entity, then no, they will not care what we want because they're only going to care about their profit margins. I think that it does.
To be fair and just kind of argue from that side point.
Sure.
Companies need to survive, and you have to look at profit margins.
Yeah. I get it. I get it. I'm talking about. I'm referring to
Hasbro.
the level of corporate greed where someone is demanding whatever X million bonus at an end of a year, growth from the million X bonus the year before. Yeah. That's the type of stuff that I would like to not see anymore.
But just to flip that around for a second. Yeah. How great would it be to get $1 million bonus?
Dude, I teach in a public school. There's no, I work hard because that's what I do. There's no financial aspect to that. Mm-hmm. So, like I said, I come from literally, that's what I've had to learn as well, being an educator my whole life and growing in a family of educators. Yeah, it's definitely a different type of world, even. So yes, I don't always, get that from a business standpoint, but I do and I don't. You know what I'm saying? There's that level of, I'm talking about the greed level, not the. Well, operating as a business is meant to be profitable.
Right.
No, I get what you're saying. Though.
You've got layoff upon layoff, and then the CEO.
Yeah, look, I'm going to tell you two companies right now. I'll call them out. All right, one, so Hasbro. All right, I love Hasbro, but they would be somebody that they have a little group of board members that don't care about us and only care about increasing the money they take home at the end of the year.
Yeah,
and that they want to make sure that it's more money than the year before that. and we're just a fraction of like their overall toys and yada yada, right? Like the action figures. So, but I'm just saying, like that's the type of company I'm talking about. Layoffs because profits maximum. We're like, look, that's what I mean when I think about a company on reversal. Right. I want to shout out Nacelle because I'm gonna get to talk to Brian Volkhuis again this tomorrow, and he is one of us. And he is the one that gets to call the shots. It's his company. And the fact that, like, I can have a toy that's this large for $40 with a second tray of accessories, whereas Hasbro would be charging us $60 to $80 for a deluxe figure. Like,
what is that? Sorry, what is that?
This is, so, you have to be into the Cowboys of Mumesa, but this is Sheriff Terrible.
Okay.
Look, I got the Calamity Kate.
Interesting. Okay.
And then Moo Marshall, Moo Montana. You know what? So this was during the like that late '80s, early '90s biker mice era,
Gotcha. Okay.
Ninja Turtle era. But Nacelle is basically like in talking to Brian in October, I was like, you're kind of doing what I would do if like my buddies and I started a toy company. Like, I want to make cool toys. I want to make stuff that people are going to be excited about. I want to make, like I understand the consumer and the collector, but licenses are expensive. So let me just try to find stuff adjacent and then do my own cool stuff. And that's what he's been doing. Like Biker Mice, Moo Mesa, like they're not the Ninja Turtles, but he's now taking those somewhat, like they are established properties, but now he gets to tell his own comic stories and TV shows and make these cool things. And they're genuinely a lot of fun. And that's all I mean. Like there are companies out there that are going to be collector focused. I know Mythic, they prices have to go up here, but they're always a very like they're out there, they're transparent with us as a community, with whether they have delays and yada yada. Like I just think customer service has to be very, very much paramount for all toy companies in this current climate, because these are luxury items. Like we've always known it, but at this stage, like we want these companies to be around, but like not at our expense, basically.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yep.
So
for sure.
There was actually, I want to bring this comment back up. I did like this comment. Fig Fan said, true story, like a year ago I was watching Jimbo on Wade's live stream. Was a dark time in my life. Jimbo talked about teaching, and his words inspired me to start down the path out of that dark period.
Oh man,
that's cool.
That's amazing.
Very, very cool.
Oh.
That's cool. And Fig Fan Samurai is one of the nicest guys. So
he is. He's very.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome.
Oh, that's like.
Feel good about that.
I do. Yeah, like I mean, we all know it's hard for us, guys that are positive on the internet. It's not what always gets rewarded. I'm not saying it never does. It's just it's harder. It's a harder path.
It is.
But
there's a lot of teachers watching tonight.
Heck
by the way.
yeah! Shout out to my fellow educators. Yeah.
There's a few of them in the chat have said I'm a teacher too. No, so you just mentioned it. Positivity. So you're on YouTube, obviously. Yimbo Reviews Everything, but let's talk about the positivity side first.
Sure.
You've obviously made some great relationships in this community. So let's talk about that. Like, when you got into YouTubing, is that when you started making those relationships, or has it been beforehand?
No.
It was like an inner circle.
No. So, and that's what was funny. This I telling you, I was going back to listen to Chewy's origin story. So, because we have such similar, it's similar but different. But that's what brought us together too. And then with, like I said, with Chris, and so anyway. December 2019, I remember all this very vividly. That's where I was like, because as a teacher, I was not that I posted anything bad anyway. My parents always warned me from when I graduated college, you're a teacher, they're going to hold you to a higher standard. You can't put any craziness on the internet. I'm like, all right. So, so 2019, I was like, you know what? I have all these toys. Like I was saying, I'm like, I'm gonna start sharing. I'm like, I'm gonna make a public account. I'm gonna do because my wife and I had been doing a podcast. That's where this all comes from. My wife and I were already doing a little podcast about shows and movies, and we were just that was a nice little thing we were doing as a couple.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then we had kids, so that kind of that killed the podcast. And then I was like, all right, I'll pivot to I'll make an IG, and I'm gonna start sharing. You know, people share their collections and whatever. And I went from December 2019. It wasn't until March of 2020. So not that it was that crazy, but it was still a few months of me just posting to the ether. I didn't know anybody. Chris always cracks up when I say this, but it's like I remember looking like, what? How do you even talk? So I went to The Rock and I was like, I guess do I talk like The Rock? Do I like? Well, Yimbo says, look at this SmackDown. like I don't know how to do this. And
Did you actually refer to yourself in third person?
I don't. But I was trying to. I was like,
God.
I was like, he's a massively successful on this platform. But I didn't talk in third person. But like,
You're all right.
but just in general, like, how do I do this? And again, for guys, you know, in our age range, like I view it very much like early internet. And at first, I thought the only people taking toy pictures were in Jakarta. That was it, because that's all I saw photos from. And I would start like, hey, how do I get into, what's a collab? How do I join this? How do I do this? And it wasn't until March when, you know, like I crossed paths. There was this guy named Tuscan Traders, this guy Ryan, and he goes, oh, you know, I have this group chat. Would you want to come meet, you know, guys from the U.S.? I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like any Americans take toy on. I'm like, is this all right? Well, I'm gonna go join them still. I'm gonna keep doing this. But yeah, I ended up getting brought into that group chat, and that was where, you know, like, I mean, so Ryan unfortunately passed away a couple of years ago, but that friendship, God, we, like, at that point, I never realized, again, just like, you're guarded and cautious on the internet, that I would make such a friendship and friends and have so many late night conversations and heart to hearts and yeah, he's the guy that like truly solidified me in not taking any day for granted. And that's how this is why, like, if I treat people the way that I do, because tomorrow's not guaranteed. I'm here for a good time, not a long time, you know? So,
I feel that for sure.
Yeah. We definitely, dude. I mean, it's funny. I think we were joking around about you hug everyone at conventions, and we had mentioned that, and I was like, you know, I've actually felt that hug, and he doesn't even know me that well, and he's definitely came up to me and gave me this giant bear hug, like he's known me for years, and I was like, that's really nice. I like that. That's cool.
Well, I mean, like, and technically I have, you know, like I still like we have that familiarity when we, you know, through our online, you know, postings.
That's true.
And things.
Yeah,
like,
that's very true.
There is that level of built-in camaraderie. I know for me, I'm a hugger. Like, you know, I always make sure people are open to it. I'm not just gonna assault anybody. But
good idea.
Yeah, I like to check.
Today's. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like,
He hugged me.
I feel so.
I know it sounds silly, but like I'm one of those guys that, like, you know, when I see the quote, like, you know, if you see someone without a smile, share one of yours. Like, I firmly believe that people just, on our basic level, we want to be seen. We want other people to know we exist. That's just base level. And I try to, obviously, I want to take it a step further. I want we are all connected. We're all stardust. You know, like, then I start getting deep and into all of that. You know, I very much believe that we're all connected beings, and we should be there for each other. And I just try to do my part to share.
And that's definitely a good way to look at it too, honestly speaking. Because again, you know, with Figure Fight Club, we've, you know, you could ask Lou and Talib if he was here, he would say the same thing. The first rule, like, at least internally, is don't talk shit about anyone. Yeah. That is not your place. That's not our place to do it. And we don't do it because of that reason. And I'm very strict about that. Like even I even give Super 7 some slack.
It's a good thing you weren't here at the beginning of the show Tuesday.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm okay with talking about products, just not people.
Right. Yes,
Right.
Not people. Because you
100%.
don't know what's happening. You don't know what's going on in their life either, right? So words do have an effect. It affects you. And I've seen it firsthand. So
Agreed.
it's not needed. And I agree with that. And, flipping that around now, we talked about the relationships you've made and you've always been positive, which is nice.
Yeah.
Now, what about the negative? Have you seen negativity? Because
Yes.
it's internet, right? That shit exists and it's out there. And unfortunately, it's all up in the toy community as well.
Yeah. I mean, like a big, there's been a couple times, like nothing crazy, again, I've never, I don't run my mouth. I keep my mouth shut, sometimes I feel like, you ever see, like, it's the Pedro, did you ever see the Pedro Pascal quote? Like, I don't have to I don't like everybody, but I could be cordial to everybody. Like,
That's all it means. Yeah, I get what you're saying there. Yeah.
so like I'm always going to be cordial, and there's no point in who the hell am I? Who the hell is anybody? That's my whole thing. Like,
Hey, I'm with you on that 100%. We were talking about last week. Toy Games was on, and we were talking a little bit about that. And I said, my whole reasoning for doing this and coming in and being a part of Figure Fight Club, and I'm thankful for the opportunity. Abby, you know that. But it for me, it's always been about I am here in hopes to make some new friends.
yeah,
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, along the line, there are going to be people that don't like me. That's fine. You don't have to like me. But I'm not going to be your enemy. I just
Right.
won't. There's
Right.
no need for it. We can be friends or not friends, but we're not going to be enemies. It's just not going
Right.
to happen.
I mean, there's
And-
better things to fight about than toys.
yeah. And, no, for sure. And it's usually, I just try to look at like, if it gets to a point where it's like, okay, well, we don't have to like, again, yell at each other. Like maybe we're, I look at this like a big virtual playground. So, hey, I'm going to like, what do we do in elementary school? Like, okay, I guess I'm going to go play with those kids over there. Like, I'll see you around. Like, I'm not going to, again, I'm not going to be a jerk. I'm not going to, say a bad word about anybody behind their back. Because like, it's not, I don't know, it's unproductive. It's all of those things. So
We love you too, Destro.
Save the argument for sports. Yes,
That's
right?
rule.
100%. But again, like, it is unfortunate that, it is out there and it does bleed over sometimes. And again, we stay quiet.
yeah.
Like you said, you avoid the situation and that's it. I mean,
And the funny-
we lean in a little bit too, actually.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
and obviously it's funny because like I don't know if you felt this. I know you seem like a extroverted guy, but like I know that within my like there are people that just don't like me. I could be as nice, like literally I know this. I will go out of my way to be as kind as possible, like genuine, not fake, but like I will really go out of my way to be kind to people. And I still this fucking guy. I don't know what to tell you then. Like that's fine. This is why you can watch other people, or you don't have to follow. You can unfollow. I don't care. Like it's
Exactly. I mean, all that stuff is there, right? No, I get what you're saying there completely.
yeah.
I mean, again, it takes effort to be a dick, honestly
Yeah.
speaking, and it's a lot easier just being nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of this. This is like I try to understand. I try to figure it out through my own mental lens and all of that, and it's just we're wired. Like I think it's just I always chalk it up to like our evolution. As we were not the alphas of the planet for and I feel like so much of that generational trauma has been passed down when we used to be hiding in caves from saber-toothed tigers, that type of shit. And we have this like imposter syndrome, and I don't know, like I can't figure human beings out, and I'm one of them. But being mean, I can say in my heart of hearts, we shouldn't be causing pain and suffering to each other. Like that's just we can be better than that. So
I
That's what I
100%
hope.
agree with that. Yeah.
I'm on board with that for sure.
Now, speaking of pain and suffering, if you could make one toy line disappear, which one would it be?
Make one disappear?
Just one. In your
man.
own collection.
Oh, boy.
Like it's gone. Thanos now.
Would it be something like should I pick something that I have like a decent amount of?
Whatever.
I mean, that's what I would prefer, but yes.
The smart route is to find something that you only have one figure for.
And you can't
No,
say
I-
Super 7 or McFarlane.
Yeah.
Like,
All right, this would be my controversial take. This would be, because I know that this is another one that is well beloved, and I have always loved them as well. But NECA,
Oh, okay.
because I have a ton of them. Like I love the Toon line. I have the Party Wagon. I've gotten plenty of other so I have a lot of
Sesame
NECA
Street
figures.
ones, yeah.
I did not. I went blockies to save money. I was like, I could get 6 of these guys for $40. I was like, I'll call it a day. But yeah, I think NECA.
Awesome.
And this is also part of my, again, I want the best for them. They're a New Jersey company. I root for them. They make toys that I have a ton of. But their customer service has soured me to the point I'm not buying
They had a
anything
rough year
right
last year. Yeah.
You know, it's so funny too. I also decided to get rid of my horror Mezco stuff because I'm gonna just buy the NECA ones.
There you go. I mean, they're awesome. They're gorgeous.
Yeah, I had the was it Ghostface and stuff like that, and they were good. I had a lot of them back in the day. Then I moved up, so to speak. But then I realized I don't play with my Mezcos at all, and they're just sitting in the box. And I was like, well, when I had the NECA ones, they were out on the shelf.
There you go. No, for sure.
So I was like, all right, well, it's time to downgrade and go back to NECA and get rid of the Mezcos.
Yeah. And like I said, this is that's just part of it is an emotional, I want to, I'm still sour about, I didn't even buy their sewer, but I'm still pissed on behalf of our community.
Oh, got you.
Because honestly, if I did buy this, I couldn't be that I would not have a smile if I was being threatened after spending $300.
Yeah.
I'd be so pissed. I'm still pissed, but like I said, at least it wasn't me personally. But
Yeah.
you know what? All right, the flip side, without going to that's the negative part.
Okay.
The flip side is at this stage, I really do I'm happy with the Toon stuff, and I've now I listed, I haven't sold them yet, but I listed a bunch of secondary characters just to I've trimmed down. I know who I want to keep from the line. I don't need all of the secondary or this look was on a screen. I went deep. I just need basic.
Here's one from Johnny Cock for you. Challenge accepted. I'm going to make Yimbo want to kick me in the nuts.
All right, Johnny. That never happened, Johnny. Never happened. Although I am a wrestling fan, so never say never, Johnny. I'm sure you could. There's always we all have a button. We all have that. You're about to get kicked in the junk button.
It's so funny that you say I didn't know you were a wrestling fan. That's actually good to know. Do you have wrestling figures?
Yeah, that was one of my early obsessions, getting into the toy tubing and toy photography.
Wrestling figures is what got me into collecting toys.
Ooh, okay.
That's how I started.
That was
you mentioned that.
Yeah, dude, that was my early 2000s. I was getting all those WrestleMania moments and all those. That was some of my Toys R Us trips in with my spare college budget. Sparse.
Got you. No, it's funny because I want to do another show in Figure Fight Club, and it's gonna be just wrestling. We'll talk figures and wrestling, as I would say 90s wrestling mostly.
Nice. Man, if you do it where you kind of watch it. So
too.
I did two watch alongs once. I did a Royal Rumble and a WrestleMania. Did I maybe 3?
Okay.
So I tried it. I was trying to do that briefly. It was a good time. It was fun.
Are you talking about the watching wrestling?
Try to do a watch along stream.
Oh no, I don't think we're gonna do that. We're just gonna have a discussion about old school wrestling. It'll just be discussion.
Just
I'm
like
also
this,
into
but
that.
wrestling.
Yeah,
Okay.
just like this. Yeah, we'll talk about certain matches, feuds, and things like that. I think it'll be fun because it'll just hit our nostalgia completely. Because we get lost in the wrestling talk sometimes. I've noticed that.
Oh, I know. I was about to be like, all right, name me your top 3 favorite matches that you'll rewatch right now.
Well,
I'm like,
so
RVD, what I know, what I said.
who is your favorite wrestler of all time?
Oh God.
And yes, we're judging.
No, that's fair.
A little
All right,
bit.
I'm gonna pull out my indie cred, and I'm gonna go. And now, granted, he's no longer, but I saw this man at ROH in the ECW hall back in college. I'm on DVD holding an IC championship. So the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. That's
Okay.
that's if I had to the guy that I would put on any just that I could lose myself the realism he can bring. I love watching his stuff. The whole that year was one of my best years of watching wrestling. Losing my shit at Buffalo Wild Wings when he beat Randy Orton. Oh no, only to get kicked in the nuts.
Yeah. I love the fact
Or who did he
that
beat? He
won.
beat Cena. He beat Super Cena, right? And then Randy Orton came out after the Triple A, whatever it was.
Yes.
What a hell of a year. So anyway, Bryan Danielson, he has my heart. I love CM Punk. Growing up, Razor Ramon was my guy. That was the bad guy was my guy.
Scott
That
Hall was so damn good as Razor.
He was
Yeah.
so good at his character. Yeah, that's for damn
Yeah,
sure.
well, that's exactly
It was
Scott Hall's
Scarface.
mind for the
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
It was Scarface.
Amazing.
That's what he
And
did.
Jeff Jarrett was such a shit-eating heel. He was perfect. I wanted to see him get his ass kicked every week. It was awesome. So
he played his role really well.
He did.
Yeah.
So yeah, that in terms of favorites, those are 3 of my favorites right there. But I have. Who else you want to check with? I got.
Well, my favorite wrestler of all time is Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, okay, yeah,
He's,
hell yeah.
I loved Eddie in WCW when he was doing the whole, that's cheat to win gimmick.
Yeah.
That was,
Yeah.
essentially
Oh, yeah.
later on it was, lie, cheat, and steal. But
Yeah.
cheat to win, that was amazing. He was such a
Throw
good
the
wrestler.
chair. Yeah,
Yeah.
throw the chair in the other guy's hands and then drop like you got hit. Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man, so that match with Brock when he won the belt, that triple threat, he
Oh my
holy
god,
crap.
yeah. And then that's actually and then I would say Rey Mysterio's up there on my list too as favorite wrestlers. It's something about the smaller underdog guys I think I like because Hulk Hogan was okay, but I wasn't a huge Hulk fan mostly because he just always wanted stuff his way.
Right.
Hulk was I always thought was kind of overrated. Now in the early 80s there was the hype train behind him, but it went on to the point where even though they were still pumping that hype train, I think a lot of fans were like, kind of getting sick of this guy,
Yeah.
And no
What they
offense
did
to
with-
Hulk because he made this, he is the reason, that
NWO
wrestling
was
blew up.
amazing. What they did with Hulk with
Oh, yeah.
NWO was just
Oh, yeah.
pure magic.
Yep, he revitalized his career and revitalized the whole. Again, turned it on its head.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So to give you, if you give here we go. If it's Macho and Hogan, I'm a macho guy. If it's a Brett and Shawn, I'm a Brett guy. That's it. If that's already giving you a sense of my who I gravitated towards.
I liked Macho Man better than Hulk Hogan, and I honestly love Bret Hart. And I wasn't not John Cena, but Shawn Michaels fan at all either.
I
Unlike
was a
Shawn
huge
Michaels.
Shawn Michaels fan. I love Shawn Michaels, but Bret Hart, I always loved more. The excellence of execution. Now with that, I wish Bret would just stop being the grumpy old man.
I know.
We get it, Bret. We
I
know.
know.
Bill Goldberg.
We're
has
mad at Goldberg
apologized.
too. It was a crummy kick. We all know.
Hey,
To
and
be
Bill
fair,
has
though-
apologized over and over again. He's always stood strong of I hate that it happened. And he truly does, because he himself was a fan of Brett. But Brett can't get over that shit. Brett, get over that shit.
I know.
I think he's already forgiven Goldberg. Our chat is not working again on StreamYard, but
he forgave Goldberg until he made up with Shawn Michaels. And then when he made up with Shawn Michaels, he went back after Goldberg.
Got you.
And now recently, he's been going back after Shawn Michaels. Oh, shit. Did we just turn this into a wrestling show?
We did. Completely. I was going to say, like, Destro Designs made a comment about, I did like the Jake the Snake Roberts.
Oh, yeah.
Honorable mention, Iron Sheik. Definitely a good thing. House Hunter said Billy Gunn is still a beast. He is, dude. He's jacked.
Yeah, he is a beast.
Crazy.
62 years old.
Yeah, he's old, too, and he looks fucking awesome.
Yep.
Oh, Andre the Giant was viciously just amazingly awesome. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The thing with Andre was, like, if you go back in the day, Andre was amazing. But 80s Andre was already a broken body. And he was struggling, right? I mean, still the greatness because, you know, just the aura of the man.
Mm-hmm.
But he was struggling in the ring those days. So growing up, if you grew up in the 80s, you saw the tail end of Andre's career, mid-80s, the tail end, and it was not the best in comparison to what he was when he was younger, for sure.
I was going to say my third favorite would be Sting.
Oh, yeah.
Such a big Sting fan growing up. It's like he was my first ever favorite wrestler, Sting. And that was for years.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's enough wrestling talk, though.
That's okay. Hey,
we're going to make a wrestling show, and you can come on there, and we can talk wrestling with
That's great. And I will say, you mentioned that 60-minute Iron Man match with Flair. If you want to talk about favorite matches now, of all the Sting Flair match, man, I love that one. That's 60.
That was a good one too.
Yeah, that was great.
I mean, Sting has had some pretty awesome matches, man. And as a kid, I remember he was like the highlight of like WCW for me.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
you make me want to woo now in that Stinger, the Stinger woo.
The Stinger splash in the corner. That's why it was crushing to see what happened with Stinger's WrestleMania debut.
It was Seth Rollins.
We're going back down there. No, not Seth. Against Triple H.
No, yeah, but he got hurt by Seth Rollins.
After.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It was after.
Dude, that whole WrestleMania didn't make fucking sense to me. It pissed me off.
You're right. I mean,
you had DX come out and help Triple H, and then NWO comes out and helps Sting. I was like, why would they help Sting? It doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. Exactly. And you keep in mind half of it, or what was it? Who flip flopped? X-Pac.
X-Pac,
because he was in both.
Yeah,
he was.
So
6, baby.
it was. I still feel Sting should have won. I still feel it. And it wouldn't have hurt Triple H in the least bit.
Dude,
well,
again,
it would have hurt Paul Levesque's ego.
It would have, yes.
Well,
this was just another stab at
Vince.
It was both. Think about it. It's both.
Probably a little both.
Think about it this way, right? So Paul Levesque, Triple H, has fought most of the bigger stars who came over from WCW.
Beat him.
And he's gone over on all of them. Why is that?
Look at what he did to Booker T, man. He punked out Booker. That was...
It was
but
horrible.
Booker might have been the worst offense. The lead up and then that result, like that was set up for Booker T to take that title that day. That was his.
100%. 100%.
See, Pac Photos knows.
Career is, phenomenal after the fact, but yes, they had to get that dig in, right? And that was the Carney BS. Was it Pac Photo? Did you hear about how Hall and Hogan looked at Sting and said, "You're not going over"?
Yeah,
I could
that
see.
Was like, wait, you're not going over it? What?
Like, what? Bruh.
Yeah.
It's only. Oh, that's interesting. X-Pac is the only member of DX. I thought he had the IC belt.
That's because he was a 33-time European champion.
Yeah, he had the European belt all the time. You're right.
That's right. And the lightweight and the cruiserweight and lightweight belts.
Right.
That's right. I forgot about the cruiserweight belt.
And tag belts.
Yep.
He
He didn't need it in Intercontinental. That's true.
Well,
I think it was
never-
more of a Vince thing. Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like Pac Photos is in the wrestling too. We can,
Oh,
we have
yeah.
a few
Yeah,
guests we could
okay.
bring into the wrestling show when we launch it. It's gonna happen eventually soon.
Mm-hmm.
Soon. I just got to figure out the time and day.
Well, yeah, because we're going down the rabbit hole. Because I want to use that to say, jump into AJ Styles, who was probably one of my favorites.
Ooh, yeah.
Is it because he's from Georgia?
No, it's because it's AJ fucking Styles.
Right.
And I'll tell you,
The phenomenal one.
the phenomenal. He's the one that his talent purely, his talent alone. And CM Punk's the same way. We'll get to that. Maybe we'll save this. His talent is what got me over with it, or what got him over with me. When I started watching TNA in the very early days of TNA, this is when it first hit. They first got televised. Because I'd heard about this AJ Styles. I mean, who the fuck is that AJ fucking Styles? And then I saw him, and I'm like, oh shit, that was a good match. I don't remember which match it was, but it was an X Division match.
So
the
TNA.
old school X Division match.
That's not old school, bro. Old school is
Yes.
Ring of Honor.
No. Old school X Division match. Ring of Honor didn't have X Division. That was a TNA unique.
That's
thing.
true. Yeah.
No, that's
And
true.
So this was old. So this was still relatively young. Well, because he's only a couple years younger than me, or we're the same age. We might be the same age. I don't know. Anyway, but young. But I said back then it was a situation of in the ring he is the phenomenal one.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the greatest personality. Give him a mic, he was, but that grew over time.
Mm-hmm.
It
And
did.
in WWE on the mic, I think he's phenomenal. I think he's great. He gets the job done. He's a few steps above Bret Hart. Bret Hart was not great on the mic, but he wasn't horrible on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
AJ is better than Bret and entertaining. I was so afraid when he finally signed with WWF. I said, oh God, what are they going to do? And I was so happy to see how his career went with the WWF. With WWE, there are some
He could have been champion
dicks.
a few more times.
I agree. He should have probably held the title a little bit longer too.
Yeah.
But at least they gave it to him. At least
Right.
he wasn't. He didn't show up in the Royal Rumble and immediately get thrown out. He showed them up at the Royal Rumble. His debut match, and it wasn't a debut for him to instantly get dumped. It was actually he went the distance and lasted quite a. Getting on the damn AJ Styles. I wish AJ wouldn't retire, but I know he has to. I get it.
So
that-
they're saying that he never left his gloves in the ring.
no.
So he's likely going to TNA. A lot of people are saying he's going to AEW, but I don't think so.
He's not going to AEW. He's going to finish his career with WWE. Well,
No, I think he's going to TNA for a little bit.
in other
TNA
words, he's
was-
going to
he-
finish his career with WWE.
Yeah, he's done with WWE. Yeah, he's
No,
done
but
officially
TNA
with
is
WWE.
WWE. Let's just
Yeah.
be real with ourselves.
That, I agree. I mean, AJ Styles made TNA, honestly
Mm-hmm.
speaking, and he's the one who put him on the map. And I hate the fact that TNA, when they started signing all these WWE has-beens and giving them the fucking belt all the time, that's when it got stupid, because like you were a different product when you were pushing your own people. You had your Chris Sabins, you had, like, I remember
Christopher Daniels, man. I love
Christopher,
him.
yeah, Daniels,
Motor
exactly.
City Machine Guns, Christopher Daniels. Oh yeah.
you
You had
had all
Samoa
these
Joe at
people.
the height of his powers.
Exactly, and you guys made such a great content and with these wrestlers, and then like Ron Killing shows up and you give him the belt. Rhino shows up, you give him the belt. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, you have great wrestlers in house who put you on the map. Don't do this, and that's what they did. I mean, I gave up on TNA when they did a storyline with Hulk Hogan and Abyss, and they were doing it on his WWE Hall of Fame ring. I was like, at this point, you're just marketing another company.
Right.
like, I'm done with this, dude. I can't.
Oh, when Hogan came in, when Hogan and Bischoff came into TNA, that was the beginning of the end. That was just, God, it was terrible.
Yeah.
It was absolutely terrible. It was the wrong route for them, for sure. Kurt Angle coming in was a huge, feather in their cap. Even Christian Cage, Christian coming in. Christian had an amazing run, and his feud with AJ. Christian was amazing, but he didn't go in there to completely overpower he really kind of joined in with TNA. Sting the same way, and then Hogan and Bischoff.
They're all I don't know.
Creative control. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I will bring this into it.
We'll a lot to do. So
know.
before we switch topics, I would like to bring out the missing co-host. Tell him. Welcome.
Oh,
Acknowledge me.
Tonight, wrestling talk. Yeah, we
how you
listen.
guys?
I'm good, man. How are you doing? How's work?
It is all right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We went down the path of wrestling, and of course, you know how we
Oh,
always
I've been
do.
listening
We
for
talk
that.
about wrestling, and we just get lost, and that's fine. Because again, I like wrestling, right? That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
Yep.
so you, one thing though, Yimbo, you did mention that you were at Ring of Honor in one of the DVDs. Which one?
Yeah.
Do you know which one?
So I was at the show. It was after Eddie's last one when he was going back to WWE for that fight.
Okay.
Like he was in that. So again, it was right in 2004 era, maybe 3, whatever, but right in that early 2000s. So, and then it was like, I think it was literally the show, and then they moved to the ECW, and that's where I was at that first one. So whatever the first one is, and I have that DVD somewhere.
I was gonna say like because
somewhere in this house.
I actually own like 6 or 7 Ring of Honor DVDs, so
my
I
God.
probably have it at home somewhere.
I know I have. You know what? If I hold on, I might have this a picture of my TV. Let's see, because then I can show you. Because then, yeah, you could definitely make out young me. There's no beard, but now you got me all.
While he looks it up, again, just a quick opinion. I know how Lou and Talib already feel about it, but opinion from the chat. Some of you guys have been talking wrestling too, and this is something that's been I've talked about it last year, about launching a wrestling show, and it's purely about nostalgia and talking wrestling, and we'll bring in figures too because I have a shit ton of wrestling figures. And not just WWE wrestling. I have AEW.
You can get that next wave of Mo2, or not Mo2, the WWE Street Fighter crossovers. They're doing an Eddie Guerrero Ken figure.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. That's great. I would buy that just for Eddie Guerrero though.
And there's one with, was it Cammy? I couldn't tell who it was.
With who though? Was that who was
I can't
Cammy?
remember who it was.
Okay, that's interesting.
Probably
Okay.
China.
I thought Cammy was supposed to be Bianca Belair.
That's what it was. Yeah, they
Yeah.
had that at the end because they only
I-
showed render SDCC of her, right?
Yeah, they only showed a render of it. Yeah.
Yeah, they actually
They
have
didn't-
figures at the end.
Okay.
Toy-
Oh,
Got you.
wow.
No, again, Lord of Brooklyn saying, "Say no to Blockies." Hasbro headquarters.
Suck it, Lord of Brooklyn. Blocky for dang.
Yes.
Yeah, where was you last night during my live stream, Lord of Brooklyn? I was building blockies.
That's why he wasn't there.
Yeah, no.
No, what I was saying was, just to get an opinion from the chat, we've been talking about doing a wrestling show, nostalgia, toys and wrestling, and kind of in a way. And it's not just like Mattel, it's AEW, it's some TNA, because I have TNA figures as well. Then I have the older ones like Jax, and a lot of customs, just because I had to have ECW, right? So, but I think it'll be fun to just, talk wrestling for a little while and just lose your shit on wrestling. There's so much to talk about too, because you got, again, the good old days, the 80s, you got the 90s, then you have, the indies, which has always been amazing. More well known today than it has ever been in the past.
I definitely. Have you watched any of that? What is it? The Unwritten or whatever that show is, where they do the behind the scenes on WWE on Netflix? That series. It's not
Oh
called.
yeah, Unreal.
What it's
Unreal.
called?
I don't
Huh?
think I've seen it.
Unreal.
Is that what it is? Unreal. I
don't
just
know.
watched.
I think so.
Or I let my subscription lapse on Netflix. I watched the most recent season.
Okay.
And as much as like Paul Heyman and all these old heads hate that show, it's really fun to kind of just see what happens behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dude, Dark Side of the Ring is freaking dope. Hendo.
Oh,
I
that's-
actually like watching that. That's on YouTube. Though, I think.
Sometimes.
I mean,
Dark
since
Side of the Ring,
I like
some
watching it, but
episodes.
there like it sucks with a lot of them. What I have to deal
Mhm.
with and all that, right? So that's the
Yeah.
truth behind it. It does suck for sure.
Oh, I'll tell you that the plane ride from hell episode was tough to watch. To hear those stories, it was like, oh god, that's
Yeah.
not good.
Yeah, Yimbo, were you able to find the photo?
So I was looking for the name. So it was. I found a couple on eBay, like VHS tapes, because I know I have these. So one of them is called Ring of Honor, the Round Robin Challenge. I was at that show. That was March 30th of 2002. And then there was another, like, it was Revenge of the Prophecy. I know I was at that show. I think I have that tape. Like, I'm seeing a couple of these, but it's not the one that I was specifically thinking of for, so I'm going to keep looking for the photo.
It just means I'm gonna go dig out my wrestling stuff and find the Ring of Honor DVDs that I own.
Yeah, so it would be, you know, I remember I bought a couple of these tapes, so I think it was right, and then they had just started offering the DVDs too. Oh god, I'm so old.
VHS. I should. Oh my god, I need to show one of those to my kids. They're gonna be like, "What is this?"
I gotta see if I can find this picture though.
Yeah.
I remember. I think I showed them a phone, like a phone with a cord on it, and they were like, "What is this?" And I was like, "It's a phone." And they're like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
Why don't we have one of these in our house? Because we don't have landlines.
Rental companies would put a sticker on their cassettes, and if we didn't rewind them, we weren't kind to them.
This is true.
Exactly.
This is true.
So, Yimbo, you made a comment earlier, you know, since Talib has joined us, and I know we have passed the 2-hour mark, and Yimbo, thank you, and I promise not to take up too much of your time. Yimbo's going to a toy fair tomorrow? So,
Yeah, that's the only dude. I mean, like I said, I would be going off until you kick me off.
Yeah.
It's just that I know I have an early train to catch.
I promise it'll be only 10 more
understand.
minutes.
Yeah.
But you made a comment earlier saying that you have taken some marketing photos for Blockies.
I mean, not like, I mean, they've sent me some stuff to photograph for. Like they're not like, I haven't gotten paid, or they're not. They've accepted a couple of collabs.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Cool. Yep.
So it's not. I'm not 1/6 shooter or anything.
I got excited. I mean, mostly from Talib because he's a big Blockies fan.
No, they're awesome. That's
Oh, go ahead.
That's where I'm kicking off tomorrow, 10:30. They are having this little toy fair opening ceremony thing, so it'll be cool because a bunch of our toy photography and toy, tubing buddies will be there. So it's neat. I like being a part of the Blackies family to an extent.
I get that. I mean, I totally get that. I mean, even I own Blockies.
They're great.
I'm not even into Transformers, and I have a shit ton of Transformer Blockies. But what I really want is the DC stuff. And I actually even get the Iron Man, to be honest with you, because I like Iron Man. But the Star Wars stuff, I can't wait for. I really want the Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, the Darth Vader, I wish it had, it's just like anything with like a sculpted cape, like there's that aspect. But the Stormtroopers are so much fun. Like I have the Superman, I bought that on AliExpress because I couldn't get him any other way. So it's just like I want that Superman. Like I really like how these model, like the model kits assemble into, we can't call them figures, but like they're awesome. They're great.
They're toys. They're toys. The toys. They move.
One of the Blockies message boards, they
I'll be right back.
Their own line, so they're doing their own IP.
Ooh,
Wow,
that's really exciting.
Yeah,
that is.
Because they blew me away with the amount of licenses that they were able to get since just last year. Like that was nuts across all of them.
It's like it was like hit after hit after hit. It's like World DC,
and
Mega Man was one of the most recent ones. I'm kind of interested in seeing what they do with that.
Yeah. Oh my God! I found the picture. It's not going to help them to determine where it is, but you could kind of make it out. I'm gonna send it to Abby. I found the picture.
We can, yeah, we can put it through Photoshop and everything.
Right, we'll try that,
clean it
yeah.
up and then post it all over the world. Look what we have. It's Yimbo, a young Yimbo.
Super young. So young. Oh my god, where is this picture now? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna set up another one for fun. It was my Macho Man costume from like 12 years ago. No, I won't send it to the Macho Man. Nah, I'll send it to him if he wants. All right, there we go. What a trip. 2002. So yeah, I was
Oh wow.
junior in college. Son of a gun. Junior? Sophomore? Who the hell knows?
So yeah. Well, I wasn't even a parent yet. 2002. Still had a few more years.
I was in high school, baby.
We were-
Let's go.
Oh, shut up. 2002. We were. Yeah. It's fun.
No, I would have been sophomore. It was sophomore year.
Why are we talking about 2002? Sorry.
Because I sent you the picture. I sent you 2 pictures.
Oh, you did.
I found the picture of my TV, which doesn't help us determine which DVD it is, but I will find that out one day. But there's proof of me standing there, holding up am I even holding the title? Oh, it's on my shoulder. And then another championship picture. That was when I was Machu.
I don't have Instagram set up on my laptop.
That's all right. There you guys. I'm wearing the hat
You right there.
with the IC belt, Attitude Era, of course.
And then there is the Madness himself right there.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Green was definitely rising to the top of that image.
I know since you do have to, again, if we keep talking wrestling, we're going to be here for like another 2 hours. And it's funny because we get that way with wrestling because like a wrestling fan just starts talking. Like I found out Robo Don't Know was a wrestling fan while I was interviewing him, and he told me he only had 1 hour, and it was a pre-recorded show. So I was like, this is like before I even went live with episode 1. I did my recording with him before that, and we ended up talking for 6 hours because I found out he was a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, I can't do a 6 hour show. I gotta cut this down. So I had to, like, I was flying out to California the night, literally the morning. And I was like, shit, my flight's at 6 o'clock in the morning. I gotta figure this out tonight. So I ended up doing the recording and then trying to figure out how to edit and like cut out so much stuff. And I was like, man, that was 6 hours of recording with Robo, and like 3 hours of that was like wrestling talk. It was
That's
so funny.
awesome.
Well, I wanted to cover your YouTube. We did link your YouTube
Oh, thank you.
in the description of the video. So you got onto YouTube and you started with your wife originally, and then you started your own thing with toys. Now, and you do mostly toy talks, and then you have a podcast with No Chewing and Toy Father.
Yep.
And called the Toy Daddies. So what got you guys started with the Toy Daddy? It's funny. I think I mentioned to Chewy that I was like, I need to figure out how to put father or daddy in some type of naming convention with my name, because there's like you had Toy Father, Toy Daddies, Toy Padre.
Yeah.
There's just so many out there now.
No, I know. Actually, I was talking to Chris this afternoon and Chewy, and he was saying how like he's like, oh well, you guys, your handles can just Yimbo or Chewy. He's like, I don't really have a good one. I'm like, well, no, you're the toy. Like that's why we can call you Chris, because you're the Toy Father. But yeah, we all knew each other. We were in that chat. I was saying like, my friend Tuscan brought me into. Yeah, and I guess where do we go from that? So at one point, I guess before that, again, we all just were kind of doing something. So I threw this out to Chris, and I was like, I'm like, hey, do you want to talk about? And I think you want to just like talk about movies. I'm like, because we always were doing the other figure stuff. I'm like, but you want to just go on and talk? And I forget which one we did first. But anyway, I was like, well, you're the Toy Father. I'm a father. do you want to be the toy dad? You want to do this promote as a toy? He was like, I don't know about this. I'm like, I didn't say the toys daddies. I just like we're dad, toy daddies. You know, toy dad. I don't know. We're gonna be funny, kitschy, whatever. We're like, and yeah, then it just kind of went from there. Then he and Chewie had been doing stuff together, and yeah, that was just all kind of. Naturally, one day, all three of us clicked. Oh, you know what? Actually, what? Yeah, the whole thing was the TPC was like we had been, that was the final. Like, it was like, hey guys, like, do you want to you want to start a Facebook for this? Be the Facebook or the not Facebook, Jesus, the YouTube side of the Toy Pick community. And we had been just, starting, and that kind of like solidified the trio and the gimmick, living the gimmick, right?
Gotcha.
Yep.
I understand that. Okay.
Yeah, but you might want to think twice if you name it like a Toy Con, Abby's like Daddy Toy Convention, because you might get a different type of crowd than you're expecting.
Trust me, there are some times like when people react, like for the most part, everyone like if they know like. We go for a very Bob Ross, Mr. Rogers. That's our goal. We like to emulate, put that out there, that kind of calming, nice presence. But we have been aware of how it could also be taken, and every time that guy's like, shit. But it's not what we were going. We were going for the So we know ourselves. So everybody, everything gets twisted around. Let's be honest.
It does. It is. I just found the name actually pretty funny. So
no, same, dude. That's what I love it. And then, I know a parallel. Wade was giving like, "He'd just be the toy dads." I'm like, no, that's what's funny because I get to look at you and go, "No, we're the toy daddies." Fucking say it, Wade. Like.
It's a slight bit of uncomfort, doesn't it?
Right? No, like, look me in the eyes when you call me daddies.
yes, exactly. So it's actually really funny. So you guys cover a lot of photography during the show, and just have random chats and talks.
Yeah, that's we started heavy with focusing and obviously celebrating the top 10 over. I mean, God, we've been doing it for years at this point, and like obviously that's still our focus is talking about and making people feel good about their artwork. Like that's the goal. Yeah. So and we're now down to I think today top 5. Because we've had some recent, like with the ever-changing landscape of generative AI in particular. So yeah, there's been a lot of. It was an interesting couple of weeks. We had some strong opinions coming out because it literally felt like overnight, all of a sudden, people were posting ridiculous photos that they were not doing just the day before. So
yeah.
Which fine, but that's like kind of takes the whole fun and adding the art out of art, But
right. Sometimes it's a real shot, sometimes it's not, right? So
right, so that's like we're our talks the last couple of weeks have been again as a community figuring out what like we want this contest to be something that is valued. That is, that you want, that a person would want to participate in and feel good about winning. And, like we've come up with a lot of little, it's annoying. We never wanted to be like gatekeepers or, here are the rules. Like I do that in my day job as a teacher with like, here they follow the directions and, make your due dates and check the boxes. But it kind of needs, like at this stage, it needs it. So, like we're kind of...
so you've got. Well, I'll tell you real quick. I was number 10 about 3 weeks ago.
Hell yeah! There you go. Yeah. I'm hoping it felt good.
It was a phenomenal feeling because I know I see the groups of different and some most of the ones on the top 10s I follow all of them. So I've seen their work and I'm like, well, yeah, of course they're damn top 10. These guys are good. Yeah. And so that when that week hit and I was in there, I'm like. I was stunned, and it felt really damn good. Absolutely, yeah. Because I'm up with some really heavy hitters, guys that are excellent talents. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, Lou doing his photography and constantly tagging me, and then also not just Lou, but a lot of people who tag me, and then I like to reshare a lot of those posts, but it's really making me FOMO.
Yeah.
Like, I want to go back to like I used to do figure photography. I just got out of it because it got very
Dude, I get it with
frustrating.
this side of, again, we only have so much time to devote to toys, and that I know that was a thing that I'm also focusing on making more of a priority this year, because the YouTube and video editing and creation in general, like, that takes up that time at all.
I mean, a lot of the same.
And yeah, Lou, there you go.
I appreciate.
So
brother.
seeing the photography, and like I was like, man, I want to get back into it. I want to start doing this stuff. I used to do it all the time. It would take me like an hour to set up a shot, and I finally take a shot, and it was like, all right, I'm good with this shot. I'm happy with it. But time is always the problem right now, and like that's why I think me trying to do my display in a certain manner where it's almost like photo ready, where I don't have to take the time to set up stuff because it's already kind of ready to go.
Yeah, man.
And that's what I really want. But again, like I have the nice camera and all that stuff. I just got to get back to shooting.
Dude, that's, just so you know, that's the concept of having this dio, that if I needed to or felt inspired or only had so much, like, I could focus posing as opposed to setup, you know? So like that'll help you tremendously.
Well,
we are guys that we have to come up with systems of efficiency.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
You
that's what
know?
I'm saying. So, like, you know, I had a good friend. My good friend, HVX Customs, made me a Figure Fight Club facility, which is on that one little table I have at in my man cave. But then I was like, it's still a 3x3 table, like square. And I was like, I have a wall XD of mics that I could put up on the side. And then I asked him to make me the guy HVX Custom, I asked him to make me another piece where it just looks like a city. So I was like, I had this little city, we'll make it a high-rise building, and I was like, I'm good with that, because then it's a little block, I could shoot in 2 different angles, and I'll do the overhead lights, and I'm good. And this could work, like, because then I could not just do, like, my, you know, figure showcases, like, my reviews on them, but I could also do shots, because it's like a cityscape, and I'm good with that.
Oh, we're doing shots? I'm sorry.
We could do that too. I've been doing that in a way, but yeah, I've really been itching to get back to photography, honestly.
Dude, that's so here we go. I'm going to share with you over here. See that little billboard? So that says, welcome to, here we go. Welcome to the Laserverse. And that's a little TPC one. And then I have another, display over there, and I have one that says welcome to Yimbonia. But I want you to know that both of those, Abby, I should have told you this a while back, but when I saw that custom, I went, what? Yeah, I gotta slap my own logos in my shit. Like, this is awesome. So I remember that, like, I genuinely remember seeing that setup and went, I gotta do something. And then this was a comedy, like Jay Sinner told me about. That's a Disney puzzle that you can buy, and it actually lights up, and it was $20, and I just printed out my own little Laser Man logo there for Chris. And then same thing, the other one that was just that was 3D printed from Lone Wolf Labs, and I just blue tacked it on. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you. So Avi, that's awesome. That, like, I just wanted you to know that, like, yeah, my logos are in pictures because that was a thing that I saw that you did, and I went, that's really freaking cool. So I'm enjoying taking photos these days. Abby, go take some freaking photos. I'm going to kick you in the butt now. There you go.
I know.
It's the best.
I agree. It is a lot of fun. And, like, honestly, I want to go down that path. And, again, like, I used to do it. Like, if you scroll all the way down on my Instagram before all the TV or, like, the YouTube shit and marketing, you will see photos. That's how it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do want to get back to it, and that's the goal for this. Not this year. I mean, I would even say like Q1, like quarter one, like by March, end of March. I want to start having some better shots out there for sure.
Nice.
That's a real goal. Like, even Lou had bought this aquarium foam board thing, and I was like, dude, that's a good cave. It looks good. And I was like,
the light bounces off of it is amazing.
I'm going to go to I'm going to a card show tomorrow, but after that, I'm going to go to PetSmart and go look for that damn thing.
Okay.
just so I can, again, start, because
I will guide you.
all my barbarians and gladiators need a fucking place to fight at. So
Hey, you know what? Like, just so you know, like when some of the things to get me going back into now, getting into my bigger setups and lighting and all this stuff, was just again to kick me in the butt, break me out of the video routine, and I was going with using my phone and macro the 5x, and just zooming in and doing a macro portrait and just getting like the light and just like, oh yeah, I love this. This is just to do it and get that out there and like. Just again, start the process, just
yeah. I enjoyed taking like funny shots too, though. Like there's been some funny ass scenes I've done, and I mean, I found them humorous, but not everyone would. But I thought they were funny. Like I think, like I also used a lot of like the Fison figures in a lot of my shots back in the day. So I had like Joker, I literally printed money. And then I did a strip club scene, right? And I had put money.
Careful
all over
how
the
you
floor.
word that.
What?
We're on YouTube. We're telling people you've literally printed money.
I printed 1/12 scale
Toy money.
toy money. But like I took
Right.
images. Put on then like cut them up and all this stuff, and then like. Again, like the time taking the time to do a shot with the details. Like I'm putting them face like up, obviously, right? Because it's only one-sided, but facing up in certain areas, and just to make it fun. And then, like just having that perfect shot where it wouldn't get me kicked out of some random place, like for the shot. But also, like it's toys, right? So you're having fun with it.
Yep.
Elijah saying Gooner, Gooner, yeah, probably. But listen, you know what? I'm okay with that because again, I'm playing with a blank body figure right now in hand, and it's very articulated, so it's okay.
Nude.
And it's also very nude. That's also very true. He's not lying. But yeah, no, just watching the photography, it's kind of getting me the FOMO because I'm ready to kind of go back in. Like the Savage stuff, especially now. Oh man, I can't wait to shoot that stuff. Like a fight scene. Like having an image and making it look like it's in motion is always the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or really just making it living, breathing. That's or as best as you can with, yeah,
100%.
Fun stuff.
But Yimbo, we went way past your time, so again, thank you very much for joining in, and
Well, thank you guys for having me.
definitely send photos if you have some cool stuff showing up at Toy Fair because I would love to see that stuff.
All right, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you? So,
We are going to get indicated.
is there anybody that you want me to try to hit up first? Who do you want to know about? Who that you are aware of being there?
I don't even know who's
Mezco.
gonna be there.
Okay.
I have no idea who's going to be there.
Fair.
Honestly, like I'm kind of Mezco'd out right now because I have so much, and I don't.
Well, they're not even going to be there, so that's what I mean. You don't have to
Okay.
worry
I was
about
Tommy
it.
gonna
doesn't pay attention to domestic toys. Toy brands.
G.I. Joe, damn it.
I don't go near G.I. Joe.
I do. If
I
you
know
find
you-
out that they've finally shown off Flash from the original 13, let me know.
Okay.
That's the one damn thing I'm dying to see.
All right.
Or dying to
He's
have.
talking about the guy with the red suit who runs really
Yeah,
fast.
Yeah. Well, Flash does have red on his suit. Oh, yeah.
All right, Yimbo, again, thank you very much for joining us. This was a lot of fun. We're gonna have you back.
Yeah.
Any shout outs you want to do?
No, just I mean,
I mean, your links are already in the description, but you're
Yeah.
definitely welcome to shout yourself out.
well, yeah. So most of the time, Sunday nights. That's typically when either I or like the either Chewy or Chris or both will join me. But then we also have our Mondays. So basically, Sundays and Mondays. We those are our streaming nights of the week. And we're on IG. Toy pictures, unboxings, reviews, jokes and jokes and jokes,
Yeah.
and just all the good stuff, man. Just trying to put good into the world.
Again, Yimbo, thank you very much for jumping on. Lou, how about you?
Actually, well, you guys know you can find me at Lucidabase3 on Instagram. And I've talked about it all night tonight. So, yeah, I take pictures of little action figure guys and I dress up my dollies. You can also find me here on Figure Fight Club. Friday nights on Plastic Journey, the member stream. Tuesday night open mic. Saturdays, you can find me with my two co-hosts, Talib and Abi, on Talib's channel, which he'll tell you all the details on it, but you can see us on, it's called Men on Film, 11 p.m. on Saturdays. Damn right. And also, cool thing this weekend, Sunday, 8:30, I'm going to be on with our Canadian friends, Suda Huba and Impossible Pie. So they,
you're going to be on the Canucks podcast. All right.
Yes, the Crazy Canucks podcast. So that's gonna be a lot of fun hanging out with them on Sunday night. So be sure to check that out. You guys know both of them in the chats, and if you haven't seen the show, great guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
They're awesome.
You're going to be streaming Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. 3 nights in a row.
I know, man. Well, I did that last weekend too.
Yeah, that's right.
He's a superstar now, dude. Come on.
I'm starting to become what? No, I'm not.
You got top 10 on that list. Now
Lead in, baby. Lead in. All right, Talib, how about you?
I am Talib1980 collects. I'm all over the internet. I'm on it, posting like news, shorts / reels / TikToks, X, on all those. And then every Tuesday at 1:30 a.m. we do a live pre-record, and we do news and review. We take all the news posts throughout the week and do a live pre-record. Also, every Tuesdays and Fridays we throw up a review. Tuesdays is Transformers Tuesdays. Fridays is Action Figure Fridays. Those go up at 1:30 p.m. Eastern every Tuesday and Friday. And then Saturday night, as Lou mentioned, we do Men on Films. 6 of us to get together. We talk movies. This week, we are talking love stories, but not the focus. That's not the focus of the movie. So it could be like somebody mentioned in the chat, it could be like The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. There's somebody loving somebody in that movie, but it's not really considered a love story. So that's going to be like the Valentine's theme. And Zakanin is guest starring. So tune in Saturday. Also, I guess I'm going live on Thursdays now. We did a Blockies build last night. I don't know if we'll do Blockies every Thursday, but I think I'm going to start doing streams on Thursday nights. And then I'm part of the Fight Club. Mondays, Decepticast, Transformers. Me and Anna talk Transformers news, and we're reading the Energon Universe. I think we're on issue 3 and 4 of Transformers is what we're reading this week. So,
Yep.
Then Tuesday night's open mic night. Don't be a jerk. Starts at 8 p.m. Anybody can hop in. And then Fridays is Classic Journey. You're watching it now. 9 p.m. Eastern.
The Bearded Sumo, thank you very much for the $4.99 super chat. Hi guys, I would use the lack of diodes and solid camera as an excuse to not take pics. I've been making more of an effort to take fig pics around my home. Dude, honestly, like I'll take pictures all day long with toys. Like on my dining table mostly, because that's where I'm at most of the time. In the kitchen, because I help my wife with a lot of stuff randomly and just take care of the kids. So I have figures out there. I'll take them out there and take photos. And it's also like lit up. It's very bright in my house or in my kitchen, so it works out well. But like, I want, like, I've been talking about doing like the nice figure photography with the backdrops and all that stuff. But dude, there is no shame on fig pics around the house, because people kill it with that stuff. I've seen it,
dude. I started. I had 3 spots. It was like right in front of. I had a little fireplace right in front of like the gate. So, I had the little stonework that right there, and then I had this right here, a little garden patch. I had 3 rotations.
Yeah, no, like I did a whole fight scene between Ken Masters and Iron Man. On my dining table, and it was just like, you could tell it was a dining table, but I was like, hey, listen, there's just little toys fighting each other right now. It's Toy Story right now. Toy Story World War, let's go. Like,
right. Hey, I did a thing, and I was like, maybe it'll catch on. It didn't, but it's still like, it was still fun. I called it kitchen fights, and it was just clearly 2 figures just duking it out next to my stove.
Yeah. I get that. Totally. Yep. Bearded Sumo, thank you very much for the $4.99 super chat. Talib, would you like to?
Oh, you're making me do it? Let's see. What do we do? I feel like a little Pokemon.
Bearded Sumo, thank you again for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you, man.
definitely.
Yeah,
think
Action
that
Joe
it's,
Face saying maybe we can start an educators on toys. That's actually not a bad idea, but there's so many teachers in this thing. Like,
Yeah,
you know, this-
and Toy Father's a principal. So you got an administrator on the team.
there you go.
all you guys. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
there's quite a few. There's quite a few. Yeah, that's good.
Elijah's saying
Very
I've seen
cool.
hand shots slap out. That's actually very true. Hand shots have been looking amazing too recently.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Yeah.
some very talented folks out
forget-
there for sure.
Yeah, I forget who I saw the other day who did a whole hand shot pose with the Savage Crucible Royal Guard, the black and white guard. I don't remember who it was. I would love to give him credit. I follow him, but yeah, the posing was freaking amazing. I was like, oh, but
Talented
it's
people,
inspiring. That's the whole thing. It inspires you. It's like, oh, let me try something without stealing from you. It inspires me to think about other things, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Magna Figure Photo saying I only have 3 diodes and use my phone. Most of my pics are outside around my house or work.
Yep.
And he does good pics too. I've seen it. I just shared one
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the one he did of the Valaverse chick shooting?
Pandora? Yeah, Pandora.
He used Bloody
Yeah.
Pandora. It was like a 4-image like
Yeah.
scene.
Yep.
Pandora blew Falcon's brains out.
Yeah. That was cool.
The night.
It was
Force
creative. It was creative, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Action Joe fixing. I have a friend that takes fake pics who he poses inside of his microwave. Futuristic vibe.
And
My
that's the cool
microwave's
thing.
dirty.
That's
That's
what's
dope.
so nice about this hobby is like I've seen people take killer shots of a figure inside a cheese grater. Like it's that
Oh,
you
wow.
know like
Okay.
it's
That should be like a contest almost. The random shit you can find in your house and take a
Yeah.
photo with.
yeah
That would be
it's
fun,
real-
actually.
yeah.
We might have to do an open mic night photography contest with that. All right. Again, Yimbo, thank you very much. And
yeah, guys.
since everyone shouted out everything for Figure Fight Club, next Friday we have a VIP joining us.
We're collecting action figures in a world that don't make sense. We all share the addiction. We are not so innocent. From the vinyls to the shelves, we all share the same quest to collect them all. Not go broke and do our very best. Welcome to the Plastic Journey Podcast.
Nice.
So
Love
next
RG.
On
Sorry.
Plastic Journey, RG will be joining us. Yeah, I love RG too, man. We talk all the time.
I'm gonna
He's
take
a good
that. I'm sorry. This guy.
No. I love the enthusiasm, right? RG's a good dude, and he's always been there to help and support us. So he's coming back on, and it's Plastic Journey, and we'll have definitely a journey conversation. I think last time I had Art on a Friday show, we talked about.
That was right before I joined.
It was right before. Yeah, it's been a while since he's been on, actually, and it was a pre-record show,
Yep.
and it was also about those women figures. So we might even do a part 2. I don't know. I'm still debating about a topic. I think that would be fun to do, though.
I'm excited
Because
about that. Now I can
YouTube
join
did
in.
not. YouTube did not like that show that we did. It was really upset.
Sometimes
I think
the pre-records are finicky too.
Yeah, that's true. I
True
guess.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because it did not like a lot of those the figures that we showed off on the stream. That's for sure. So we'll have fun with it regardless. Again, we're doing it members only. Give us about 15 minutes to kind of get ourselves situated for members, and we are doing a giveaway tonight too for the members. So make sure to tune in for that. And again, Yimbo, thank you very much. I hope you have a great time tomorrow.
Yes.
Send
thank
photos
you.
if you
Thank
get time and you remember. And, buy some toys. Not too many,
Yeah.
but just buy
Have
some.
some fun. Take some pics. Buy some toys.
Thank you to
Toy
the
Fair
chat.
typically allow you
Huh?
to buy stuff? Is Toy Fair you allowed to buy stuff typically?
No.
No?
If I luck out, I'll get a couple of maybe I'll get a
I
little
think they
swag
give
bag.
stuff away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, hopefully you get a swag bag. That would be nice. But
Yep.
again, thank you to the chat. Thank you to the replay squad. Thank you to the members, the crew. You guys are awesome. Give us about 15 minutes and we'll be back on. And have a good night if you're not going to catch
Night.
us. Peace.
As we wrap up tonight's fun, the figures in talk, so we've just begun. Join us next time for thrills anew. In the world of Figure Fight Club, it's all for you. Make sure to subscribe and smash that like button. See you next week on Figure Fight Club, stay strutting. This isn't goodbye, it's just a see you later. In the meantime, go check out another creator. So keep your figures on display until we gather here someday. Remember the tales and the laughs we shared. Here at Figure Fight Club, you're treasured and cared.